Morning everybody, how y'all doing? Nice to see you, Evie, Daniel, Jaden. Sushi, good to see you back as well. Puds, oh my god, he's live. The mad bastard's only gone and done it. The wrong one. He's only gone and done it entirely incorrectly. How y'all doing today? Found a weasel? Nice, Puds. How long did that take for you to get? Haven't caught Yveltal yet. It's now September. Started in April. We don't talk about June, July, or August. It's been a long and convinced we're cousins. How so? I thought I knew most of my cousins. Are we cousins, Drew? Are you one of the other side that no one talks about? The bad side? I think I'm the iffy side of the family. 20 seconds. 20 seconds to catch shiny weasel. How many attempts have I done? 301. This will be the 302nd. First day of school today, and apparently dyed your hair multicoloured. Did you not know that, Risotto? Did you not know you dyed your hair? Is this a shock to you? How can you accidentally dye your hair? Picture your grandfather and he looks like you, but with a Welsh family. Some of my family could have sown their seeds in Welsh furrows. It's possible. It is a possibility that someone in Scotland went down to Wales, had a good time, came back up and never told anyone. I don't know if you'd want to, but if you want to share that photo with me, I'd be interested to see just how similar we look. Because I've not seen many photos of people who look like me over the years, but there was one painting, I don't think I have a copy anywhere. Someone posted it on my Facebook wall back when Facebook was a thing. And it looked shockingly like me. I'll need to find that and show you all sometime. Shiny Snorlax on Pokemon Go. I've seen so many Snorlax. It must have been part of the whatever the fuck that last thing was, but I saw so many Snorlax and I was hoping for one, just a dark blue delight. No. Nice to see you, Nate. How you doing this fine Wednesday afternoon? Oh, did I start pretty much bang on 12? Afternoon. How you doing, Nate? Where can you show me? Feel free to stick it in the Discord or send it to me on Twitter, whatever works for you. 3 stars as well. Daniel, you'll make me jealous. 3-star shiny Snorlax. Hello Zeb. How you doing? Nice to see you, Skyas Balmer. How you all doing over on TikTok? I am live on YouTube if you fancy seeing what's going on. Dealing with COVID for the last week but better now. Did you have it, Nate? Or were you told to isolate? Same here, same length and everything. That's what happens when I blame COVID for not having gone for the haircut, but it's not really that. I just hate getting my hair cut. I would do it myself, but I really don't trust myself. It's now been a year and a half since my last haircut, and this is the longest it's ever been. And a perfect wooloo. I looked so hard, I didn't give a fuck about squavets. Squavets were all over the bloody place. Couldn't move for squavets. But I wanted a good wooloo. Oh, wrong one. Not that one. Never that one. I wanted a good wooloo and I wanted a good phalanx. Didn't get either. I think I got a 2-star phalanx, but I might just get rid of that, and when it comes back again, hopefully I'll get a good one. Put the code in, see if anyone fancies. If not, I'll go in with the AI. Had it last week. Tuesday and Wednesday was literal hell. Oh, hope you're feeling better, Nate. Were you all double shotted up for it? Never even had it. 2 days? That's not too terrible for what it could have been. Of course you wouldn't want it, but that's on the better end of the spectrum of how it could have been. I hope you keep recovering well. Hello, Cordelia. Saw you on TikTok in the van to YouTube. Favourite British boy. Who's that? It's not me. Scottish. I'll stick by that forever. The very slight distinction. Got a 3000 Dragonite. Just in the wild. I remember when it first came out, Dragonite was the big thing. That was the big dick on campus. And I found one in Edinburgh where I was hanging out with some friends, but Pokemon Go crashed. That was when it crashed a lot and my phone was really shit, could barely handle it. Rebooted up my phone, caught it, had the Dragonite. Because that was the elusive one for everyone. It took a lot of candy, people would never find Retinis. Trying to join? No rush, Cordelia. We'll sit here and wait for you. The code is all fours if you fancy. Suppose I hadn't been the first vaccine and got it worse. Feel great now though. Seeing stream again. Oh, got you in, Cordelia, nice. Nay, you're too kind, you flatter me. I think I should be getting my second vaccine next week. I don't know why it's an 8-week wait. Go Miltank. 8 weeks is a long time to wait. Been busy? Yeah, work has fucked my schedule worse than I've ever been fucked in my life. It's been shite, but a couple more months and I will have left. Want to join, type the code and then just start the thing. That's it, I believe we've got Cordelia in. And I didn't see a good way to go really. Probably left, toxicity. Via Galar Mr. Mime. At least it's not the original 12 weeks. Was it 12 weeks to start with? That's excessive. I've got a friend in America who was living in Japan. Left Japan after Japan's still fucking up. No one gets anything. They got both of theirs back in America before I've had my second one. I'll get my vaccine soon enough. Someone's going to have a good old look at my back. Give it a wee thunderwave just in case. Jump on to some raids on next one, might as well. What were you doing with your couple of sick days, Nate? Were you able to play any games or were you just out? Wiped out in a strange haze. New place without loud neighbours. Oh, new place is good. Still loud fuckers. You'll probably hear them once or twice. There's a child. There's a child. It's not as bad as across the road. There's a child there, and they will just scream. I can hear it. It's not as bad as right above you, but they will just scream every couple of days. Thank you. Guy's vacuum was his favourite thing. Well, you've got to do house cleaning. It's very important. I wait until if I walk with bare feet and if the bottom of my feet are dirty, time for the hoover. Time for the good hoover. Shiny hunting Beneri, not touched Dynmax adventures in forever since you got Azelf. It gets to a point where there's... Ooh, nice. I don't know how much more I can do. There's still a lot of legendaries left to go. But how much more is there left for me to be so intensely funny during? I've done it so many times that is there more? I'll have a wee swatch through. I think I'll just stick with Miltank. Milk Drink and Thunderwave aren't too bad and Play Rough's alright. Let's have a wee look at your granda. Oh, that's the wrong Twitter. Which one? Yeah, Palisand would be great to have shiny, but with an electric type it's probably not the best, and this way we'll get an item. Hello, Melted, how you doing? Am I special? No, I'd be physical. Go focus band. Oh, thank you for that, Rose. Where is your will to live? What will to live? What are you on about, you mad bastard? Where is your will to live? Will to live. Please. How are you holding up? Getting through the days, waking up, going to sleep. How you doing, Skiddo? Tell me about your September so far. As I fog up my glasses. That's just what Skiddo does. Skiddo walks into a place and your glasses fog up. Good, thanks. Good to hear, Melted. Good to hear. Good to hear. How am I holding up? Alright. I can't complain. They're just the same. Not much really changes. Nothing changes from day to day. I could complain, but it'd be about the same things I would have complained about before. Toast and Jam sending invoices. Sending invoices? You buried the lead on that one. How many invoices? Just go for... in case I slip it in, I'll go for the milk drink. Only one in your family who doesn't have COVID. Sushi dodging it like Neo. Well done. Hopefully everyone else is staying well, not getting it too bad. Only 3 months left. September, October, November, December. 4 months. 4 full months. Plenty of time to do all the things we're wanting to do. Fully convinced the long lost Scotch cousin. Oh, have you got the photo? Did you send that over to you? I want to see that. There's a new Blastoise outfit for Pokemon Unite. I would play that game again, but I wasn't a huge fan. I'd play it again, I just didn't like it. Whole family has the flu. Is everyone just sick? Should I be staying indoors? It's coming up to flu season, that's gonna be fun. Got 3 to send off today and 3 to chase up. I see people saying, oh, I'd send so many invoices and people just never get back. Just pay your invoices. As my mum's someone who does a lot of invoices and she has to wait for people to pay her back, and they just take fucking months. I get your arse around it. No one likes paying money for stuff. Toxicity could be a nice change. Oh wait, no. If I choose go Lightning Rod, that was maybe not the best. Nice to see you, Owen. How am I doing? Alright, I've got a cup of mint tea. It's still too hot, so I don't really taste the mint, but you can't see behind you, but there's 3 mint plants growing. 3 big fuck off mint plants. You ever just eat a mint leaf? Here, how's my breath? It's better when it's in tea. I got 3 big mint plants in big pots so I can start growing mint and make my own tea. Birthday's in 3 days. Oh, lovely. What are you going to do, Cordelia? Do you have any big birthday plans? Is it a big one? Are you turning 40? That's a big one. but it will be easier to beat Toxtricity if it uses electric moves. Girlfriend just eats mint leaves, don't get it. Having just eaten a mint leaf, I don't get it either. You can suck on them and that's great, but the actual biting, there's a bitterness to it. I'd offer you one, but I can't really give them to you. Some of them aren't looking completely pucker. My plants just always die. Look at this fucker. Can you even see that? The pathetic bastard just up and fucking died. Pathetic. I hate weakness. Weak fucking plants. Go and top themselves. Not really. That's how I tend to celebrate my birthday, with a lack of celebrating it. I'm doing grand, Owen. How are you? Tell me about your Wednesday so far. How's your September? Yes, degrade the plant. It's a bitch. It's a bitch of a plant. It was supposed to be thyme, and quite a lot of the thyme died. So I got rid of all the dead stuff, kept the alive stuff, and then the alive stuff just died. But the cucumber ones are coming in pretty well. That'll be cucumber soon. And the newest addition. It's half blind Pokemon, half Trishon. Can you see? It's the Venus flytrap. Because there's been a lot of flies. But the flies don't seem to go to it. So I've just had to kill the flies and then put the flies in the Venus flytrap. Lazy bastards. Nice, Cordelia's taken it. That's a pretty good one to have. What types are good against your Yveltal? Keep forgetting. I'm glad you asked because I forget as well. Rock, Electric, Fairy. I think those are the main ones. I think there's a fourth I'm forgetting. Ice. Ice is also good. Ice, Rock, Fairy... Fuck, what was it? Lightning, Electric. Those are the four good ones. I'll go Thunder Wave. I think Toxtricity's attack can paralyze, but I'd prefer just a guaranteed paralysis for my preference. Wide guard, is it important? Not especially. If we find Throat Chop's amazing. Which is on, I think, Scolipede and Sneasel. I'm not going to take it. I'll save it for someone else who can do a bit more damage. I've not got any stab or such. Throat Chop's great because it stops vocalized attacks. What's it called? Snarl. It does snarl. Snarl's a bitch. Snarl's the attack we all hate. The rest of them fairly fine, but Snarl hits everyone that's annoying as shit. Just keep play roughing. But if you use Throat Chop, it cannot snarl, and it also does damage, so it's like a wide guard, but with damage. Not too much damage, but a little bit of damage is still a little bit of damage, eh? Throat Chop is very helpful when doing Azelf. Throat Chop's great. And Dark, super effective against Psychic, isn't it? So that would be even better for Azelf. Come and play in a bit. Sounds good, Owen. No rush at all. This will be not as short as the last stream. I have no train to catch or anything. If you stop doing your job, it's good for it. It would be. When I finish my job, I will be very thankful to leave. It's not a great place. It's not. It's been fine during a pandemic, but I have too much self-respect to continue fighting type is neutral because it's flying. The same with bug. Bug type's neutral, it's super effective against dark, weak against flying, so I would just avoid those. Because some of its attacks are still super effective even if we're not. I'll go for them a wee cheeky milk drink. Finally made it to a stream. Hi Liam, how you doing? It's an odd time of day, it's a Wednesday afternoon, but it's Wednesday afternoon, what can I say? Throat chop's a good attack, even in the real world. It is. You do not want to be attacked in the throat, that will knock you the fuck out. You would think that hitting in the testicles would maybe be the worst against a male attacker. Go for the throat. Close that fucker up. I haven't made it to a stream in a while. It's good to see you, Quacker. Good to see you. It might be your presence that causes the shiny here. 302. I don't think we lost any hearts. That Toxicity is right on the edge of death. But I don't think we'll have lost any hearts by the time we beat it, unless it does a cheeky sucker punch. I likely would have died if I hadn't milk drunk. Definitely killing the bacon burb, without a doubt. I've even got the whole setup changed just in preparation. Okay, you had to kill one of us, you had to go down swinging. Even better, Naz kick, and as they fall, throat chop. That's some anime shit. I do not have the dexterity to do 2 hits at once. I would accidentally hit the balls and then kick in the throat, missing both and knocking myself out in the process. Have you tried a simple neck snap? Never on a human. Yet. Never on a fully grown human. We'll go for the Premier Ball. Four. Rip. Have you had this shiny yet, Cordelia? Is this one you've had? Because I think you've been a few with us. Come on, give it to me. Last time before you break you said be back Thursday. I waited many Thursdays. I don't know what happened on Thursday, but I evidently was not free. Nope. 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 I've missed doing this. Nothing for me. How did the rest of you get on? Anything? It's a big question. It's a very big question. I'll set the code for the same again, just all 4s. You were doing the jelly tone. Yes, I know what the jelly tone is, and I was doing that. Jelly tone. There we go, that's the code. If anyone does fancy joining again. What's stopping us from snapping Yveltal's neck like a chicken? It's a thick neck. If we look at the Yveltal at the bottom of the screen, if we enlarge the Yveltal at the bottom of the screen, nope, that's a Bruxish. Does it have a neck? Not kind of. It's a thick neck. I wouldn't want to try snapping it. There's a lot of meat in there. A lot of meat. Bacon seems like a very scarce nowadays. Is it? I guess not enough pigs are dying. We need to raise more pigs to kill them. I think there's a lot of food that's not about too much. I've been looking for sun-dried tomatoes. This is a very wanky problem. I've been looking for sun-dried tomatoes for weeks now. Can't find any sun-dried tomatoes. This is not how life is supposed to be. Fine, we clip its wings and old yell at it. Sushi, I love the confidence that I know these pop culture references. What does old yellow do to it? Does it bite the neck? Are we going for like an Arwen? No, not Arwen, Eowyn. Are we going for an Eowyn where we chop through the neck? I'm down for that. Do it like a fell beast. Oh, Nate. Thank you. Very kind of you, even though I've hardly been doing this of late. Very kind of you. How's your closeness to monetization going? Are you getting back there? Woo!
Baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
I'll get that sound changed at some point. Compliment it and put it down with a shotgun. Oh. Is that what happened to old Yeller? Sweet Yveltal. Kind Yveltal. Oh, Raichu's got Surge Surfer. Ah, it's the other Raichu with Whatchamajig. This one's fine. Lost track of how many months done it now. I mean, I'm nowhere near it yet. Are you not? Is it 1,000 you need? 1,000 subs? And a stupidly abstract number of watch hours. Couldn't have made it something simple like 100 or 1,000. It's 4,212. I can see a way. Yeah. Some alright options. Good girl. Good girl. That is the exact sound a shotgun makes. You can tell I've been around guns many times in my life. I was cycling once on an island on Scotland and just minding my own business and someone shot a gun behind me. It was probably about 20-25 metres away, but it felt like it was just whizzing past the back of my head. I could electric terrain, because 3 of us have electric moves. A platform for streams, because it's like Twitch's new room to grow and all that. What's the new platform? 1,600 watch hours, all fairness, been very switched off YouTube recently. I've noticed a lot of people haven't been posting. A lot of people I subscribe to, I don't see them posting videos anymore. Or if they do, it's very seldom. I used to have a fair scalp of videos. If I was going to sit down and have some lunch, there would be a video. There'd be a good video to watch. Now they can go days with fuck all. Play 7 FPS games is exactly what it sounds like. You're just trying to get on my good side. That's... It sounds more like putting something down a pipe very quickly. With guns I confirm that's what they sound like. That's not what a shotgun sounds like. It's more like a... That was it. That was it. A nice pop. You ever played Pikmin 3? I have not. I've not played any of the Pikmin games. I almost accidentally bought one because I wasn't very good at reading when I was about 7 and thought it was Pokemon. New Pokemon game? Ah! Nope. Pikmin. Looked at the back cover, I was like, that doesn't look familiar to me. Coltra, what's fantastic in all places. Someone who streams just Pokemon, very hard to grow. No other Pokemon creators on there. Nice, I'll have to check it out. There have been a few smaller streaming platforms. It would be nice to have a multiplicity. Twitch dominates, YouTube's a bit shite. Facebook gaming exists for the boomers. No, I'll stick with Raichu the whole way. Debating coming back to YouTube, even though so much respect for Trovo. Have they got like a hook? Have they got something that makes them a wee bit different? Because D-Live I think was blockchain streaming? However the fuck that works. This is streaming, but it's also on the blockchain, and that makes sense, and you're not going to question it. Because we all just pretend to know what the blockchain is and does. All the ledgers. Dean. You've had 2 good Pokemon, you've swapped them both out. And you left with shite. Dean. Considering I think Sudowoodo has a grind move, that would have been really good here against Psychic Electric. Poison Electric. Spent 11 years with guns. I don't know if I've ever seen a gun in real life. I know that when I visited a friend in America, they had some in a safe. And considering I was dating the person whose father owned the guns, I did not feel safe. I mean, I wasn't a bastard or anything, but it's still just a threat in the background of, fuck with my daughter, I shoot your balls off. Not in that accent of an American. Fuck with my daughter, I'll shoot your balls off. Nice to see you, CRG. I'm doing grand. I'm dead. It's doing so good I just died. Nice to see you, Wiki. How are you? Wiki. Is this the first one I've seen you back in? Hi, Wiki. How's everything going? It's loads like Trovo 500 program, which is like Twitch partner, but everyone has a chance to get there. And it's a monthly incentive. Interesting. Been stuck on 40 followers well over the month grind now because it's so small. But if it gets bigger, hop on the train. It's a possibility it could take off. There could be a massive signing. Dr. Disrespect starts suing Trovo as well. Gets it out into the public consciousness. I'd never heard of Mixer until that whole thing started, then it went arse up. But it could get big, and you could go with it. Dad's threatened your boyfriend a lot with. Jokingly or sincerely? That's why it's called a shotgun wedding. Which I didn't realise. Because the dad's leading you up the aisle with a shotgun to your back, which is terrifying. Shoot. At work now, how's it going, Wiki? Shh, no one knows that. We'll do a nice and quiet stream for Wiki so no one knows he's not working and he's watching some Scottish wanker play Pokemon. Isn't that right? Just had breakfast. What did you have, Arvind? What did you have? Twitch blackout today when Trovo has its chance. What's Twitch blackout? Is that an intentional thing or an unintentional thing? Is it protest or protest against Twitch? Stand by what I said, Twitch will be gone by 2022. I don't think it's too big to fail. Because YouTube's not on the ball with their live stuff. Facebook gaming, it's probably going the same way as Facebook. Who the fuck uses it except old anti-vax boomers? Except people for Facebook Messenger and Instagram tangentially. I think we're going to have a really good team. Do I want it more than Raichu? Dean, take it. Fuck you, Dean. Fuck A glass of milk and a croissant with Nutella. Nice. What did I have for breakfast today? I had half of a tomato left, so I cut it up as finely as I could, put it on toast with a little bit of coleslaw. It was fine. I need to go shopping. I'm at that stage where I'm eating weird shit. I do need to go shopping. I might do that after stream. I hate going shopping. To go shopping where I am now, where I used to be, to go shopping it would be a 15-minute cycle down a very quiet road to a very small co-op. And there wasn't much. But now I've got to cross a fucking motorway on my bike. It's bloody terrifying. One of these days I'm just not going to come back. What makes you think they'll be gone by 2022? Protests against Twitch and how they're running things pushed aside the fact people have been getting lots of racist, sexist hate raids. Well, that seems like a lot of fun. Twitch keep fucking up. In a way that big players in other spaces don't necessarily. Netflix is pretty much the biggest streamer, but they're not really having that many controversies. There was that one with the 13 ways to top yourself. 13 ways to unalive. But they don't have as nearly as many controversies as Twitch do. It's in the news every week or every 2 weeks for some reason or other. And to be honest, I don't really watch anyone on Twitch anymore. Last summer, I was barely off Twitch watching people. Probably because everyone had a lot more spare time. But I don't tend to watch anyone anymore on Twitch. Twitch has pushed it aside in their socials for a while now, they're pretty much condoning it. Oh yeah, there was the whole hot tub meta as well, which I don't think there's a good way to handle these things. There's not much they can do that everyone will be like, yes. Banned the hot tubs, kept the hot tubs, kept the sexist raids, banned the sexist, well, no, banning sexist raids is the right thing to do. How are we all doing? Nice to see you, Spriggan. All doing grand. How are you doing? How's your week and your month so far? Netflix and everything else streaming so expensive though. I just use my mum's. I use hers. But I find with Netflix there's nothing great on there. There's nothing new that I'm at all interested in. They're not making content for my sensibilities, which is a shame. There's a lot of stuff probably for younger audiences and for people who are absolutely fucking stupid. But for an educated gent like me, there's just nothing new and exciting. I don't remember the last time I watched a Netflix original. Nothing I can think of. The summer's been rubbish. Yeah. You're not wrong there, Evan. Owen. You're not wrong there. Next summer. Maybe. Next summer will be a good one. Once he changes oil as if that's your job. I'll talk to him, Wiki. Bring him over. Here, fucko. You want a mechanic to change your oil? Do it yourself. What you want to do is you want to get the top of the oil bit, suck it out, spit it into a bucket and get some new stuff in there. I could be a mechanic, it's very easy. What you want to do if someone comes in with tyres, you empty the air out of the tyres and you put fresh stuff in, because you don't want old air in your tyres, that's bad air. You want fresh new air. I'm just kidding if you're still listening, Wiki. Being a mechanic's not at all easy, I do not understand cars. Pokemon Whack nearly completed the story. I've been interested to play that. It looks funky. And I like funky Pokemon. Is it available to find for Mac? Because I would like to play it. Even just once or twice, just to enjoy the hecticness and the chaos of it. Don't know why though. I've despised Twitch since they banned you. They banned you. They've also been banning people who just do not deserve bans. I used to watch a poker streamer. Oh, what was his name? Vine was taken. Mega Charizard XXXXX or something. He used to be known by. He was banned for about 2 or 3 years, which was just shocking for something he didn't do. Hold grudges. That's understandable. If someone bans you from something, you're going to hold a grudge. Did you show your feet, Nate? Did you do a feet stream? You wee dovety. What's the hype with Outer Banks, though? Outer Banks? Is that like Outer Wilds? When's Diamond and Pearl out? That... Oh yeah, I'm psychic. That is November, so just 2 months? I think the end of November, so about 2 and 3/4 months. 19th of November. 2.5 months till it. The download is there. Perfect, I'll give it a play. I look forward to that. What's the best new Pokemon you've seen, Sandy? What's your favourite one? Because I've seen anime girls, I've seen Gundams and mechs. It just looks like a... Oh, I shouldn't take it. Not with 2 HP, I'll leave it to Morpeko. Nice to see you, Brady, how you doing? Got hate raided yourself last year and all accounts reported me for racism. Also lost the appeal. That's bullshit. People should, when they're reviewing bans and reports, they should look at the content that was reported and banned. Piece of shite. You're a good lad, Nathan, we all know that. We all know that you're not racist against the Welsh because they deserve it. See, I'm racist and I don't get banned. Only against the Welsh and they deserve it. We did. We have a life left. Oh, we caught it. Shit, I was not paying attention. 303, nice and palindromic. Just breezed through that. Got a good feeling about this run. Do you, Panda? Nope. 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 Oh, I wish you were. Panda, what were you on about? Good feeling about this run. That's double toxicities and double fuck all. Next one. The French. The French have been bullied enough. They've had enough flack, mostly from Americans, for having given up. That's why I hold grudges. Give me that you rant a lot about it. Rant as much as you wish. I can give you some rants. What do I hate? Egypt Air lost my luggage. That's 2 years ago, but fuck them, still not found it. I had some good shit in there. I had one of the original Pokeball Plus, had to buy a second one. Had some nice other bits and pieces. Nice to have you, Owen and Nate. No! Sorry to disappoint, Panda. I apologise. Come in this eye. Good to have you as well, Ethan. Let's get going. Give you a shiny luck. Thank you, Cordelia. Were you able to get anything when you were in? Carcoal or Vicavolt? We'll go Carcoal. Just got a shiny Sudowoodo. Nice! Excellent. Well done, Cordelia. Let's get Sudowoodo up here. I'm sure we've all seen it before, but who doesn't want to see it again? It's a fast mover, that one. Can't stop Sudowoodo from dancing. Slight sway. Right, off you go. pop off the screen. And the legendary are amazing. It's a Team Rocket have adapted by Nazi. One Pokemon's called Isis. Oh, that's subtle. Is that not Toxtricity? No, that's Jolteon. That's the child. The legendaries are amazing. What are the do I want to know what the legendaries are like? Yeah, I do. What are the legendaries like? One of us is getting a shiny guaranteed. Mashallah. Christmas tree. I like the baubles. The baubles are very nice. About to get the shiny this time, no doubt about it. If I had a penny for every time I thought I'm going to get it, I would have 303 pence. I'd have £3. I'll just go for the fire spin. The Vikavolt does have a grind move, but I think it's Mud Slap, so it's not the most powerful. If you want to download Look on Pokemon Whack Wiki, I'll get that downloaded and have a play of it, Sandy. I like hectic and crazy games, and it seems a bit hectic and crazy. Is it fully randomised, or are the Pokemon specific to places? Because I would personally prefer if it was random and you, apart from legendaries of course, but if you could just find mad shit in the first place. And there was a strong RNG component to it. What will you be hunting after you get shiny Yveltal? Oh, Panda. I don't know when that's going to happen. Two of the options are Xurkitree and... fuck, I forgot what the other one was. Azelf. Those are two of the options. Third one, don't know just yet. But I just did not expect this to take 5 months. I didn't expect this one to be a 5. If it's been 5 months hunting on and off, I was expecting it to be much faster. Much faster. I can remember your reaction for Zygarde. You were in the stream, twisting the neck. Wet fucking towel. Not too much damage, nice. Can you play? You're more than welcome to join, Brady. The code we've been doing so far has been all 4s, so next time we finish one, Solgaleo, I'd like to do Solgaleo. Next time we finish one, you're more than welcome to join. Let me get the how-to up for you. I don't even know if Nightbot's still here. Nightbot? Are you still about, buddy? Nightbot might have died. It's possible the Nightbot is dead. Oh, Nightbot? Yeah, Nightbot just died. Let me see if I can get him back. Oh, I can see the similarity, Drew. I just saw the photo there. Looks a bit like if me and Gene Wilder had a baby. What was I doing to try to get Nightbot back? R.I.P. Nightbot. No one liked Nightbot. Don't pretend you're condoling or you're in mourning for Nightbot. No one liked Nightbot. Nightbot was a pain in the cunt. But I'll get it back. Oh, that's a pain in the... Get Nightbot back for next time. Don't want... Should I follow the instructions to get it back? Add it to the moderator list. Now where do I do that? Just so we can get the how-to guide up. Nah, I'll go for the fire spin again. I'm so shit at this. I'm just shite at this. Always hated him. You were battling against him, Sandy. That was one of the great epic battles. Do you think the tweet went to KFC? Is that the Colonel? When it showed up on Twitter, all I could see was the young girl, and I thought, again, it's not dissimilar. We've got the same kind of curls in the bottom of the hair. But then when I opened it, I can see the big lad. Handsome man, very handsome man. Fortunately, I have to go back to nice raids. Send you all luck. See you next stream. Nice to have you, Cordelia, and well done on the pseudo woodle. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Have a grand time. I do not know which ball I use, but thankfully I don't have anything I wouldn't want to use. I should get some beast balls. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Fully convinced it's you from the past. Let me save that, just so I can show people if they're interested in seeing what I looked like in the past life. Jolteon's really good. If no one swaps, I will. Oh, there's a big lad. Can you see the similarity? Take my glasses off. It's all the big nose, isn't it? That's the only thing we've got in common. Oh shit, I didn't put my name in for it. Okay, someone's got it, that's fine. Someone's getting it. Oh, Nightbot! He has risen. Nightbot, thank you for gracing us again. Let the battles recommence. Click the random legendary and shiny hunt, whatever you get. I could do that for the rest of the stream, if people are sick of seeing Yveltal. No, I'll stick with this for now. I'll use my rock type, considering it's flying. Unfortunately, that gene carried down to you. A big nose is not a bad thing as long as you wear it well. Some people have big fuck off noses, and that's a big fuck off nose. But that man, he wears it pretty well. I would say I don't wear it too badly. It's not overpowering, the nose. I have a big face, I have a big head, and it fits. I'm not necessarily sensitive about my nose. It's a big fuck off nose. I just don't think I give enough of a shit about how I look to think I have a hideous nose. Have we disconnected? We disconnected. Did everything disconnect? Am I still live? Still live, not dropped any frames. Swampert would be good to have, but Swampert would be a pain in the cunt to beat. So not Swampert. Could have got some items, but Swampert, especially with AI, not a chance. Know when you've done with Yveltal. Oh, okay, that's fair. We'll continue doing Yveltal. You know what they say about people with big noses? Massive fucking cocks. Absurdly huge. At least. You might think this is a leg. It's a prosthetic. Got disconnected too sadly. That's a shame. But hopefully we'll all still be able to beat it. And we'll all be able to get it shiny. Battle with you and yet. So what do I use against it? Best things to take along would be rock types. electric, ice and fairy. The 4 types we want are those ones. So as many of those as we can find as possible. Rock, ice, fairy, electric are the ones we want. Posted 2 Pokemon in the game and Pokemon news. Ooh. Let me have a swatch. I want to see some of them. Because is there not about, is it 20,000 or is it 2,000 new Pokemon? 20,000 would be absurd. 2,000 still absurd. I'll get in out as quick as possible so it doesn't overheat. Go for the fire spin again. Bellscrop. And the other's Flopple. Oh, it just looks so helpless. The wee Flopple. Never seen a less... It just does not look powerful. It looks like someone's not decapitated. Getting decapitated torso just lying on the ground. 5,000 new Pokemon. And they're not Pokemon, and I like that. They're not attempting in the slightest to emulate Pokemon with some of them. Some of them are. Those 2 you could potentially see as Pokemons like Flapple and Bellsprout. But with the mechs, the Gundams, the anime girls, it's more Digimon than Pokemon. 'Cause in Digimon they were just some chubby ladies. Some of the Digimon were just attractive women. I'll go for that reflect. Every time I sit here I keep thinking I see something out the corner of my eye breaking in. Don't know what it is. What was the name of that one? This one. It's probably fine for me to show you. I shouldn't take it, but everyone else is AI, so I don't feel bad about stealing it from them. This was just one of the Digimon evolved forms. If that's not going to give a child ideas. Wearing a blindfold, wings for chebs. Why didn't Digimon become bigger? It's the ghosts. Spooky, spooky. I always see something just moving. And I keep the door open because this building's made of lead. The Wi-Fi just does not penetrate the walls. It's the ghosts. It could be ghosts. It's a fairly old building. But if they just wouldn't interrupt stream, if you'd be so kind, Mr. and Mrs. Ghost. Heck off till I'm finished. Could just be going crazy. That is a very real possibility. There's an egg-applin. Egg-applin? Gaplin? I'll have a wee look, see if I can get Pokemon Whack on the map. On the Mac. As long as it plays on an emulator or something that the Mac can hold, that would be grand. Is that the legendary? Oh, you get new megas. Drampa's got a mega. Nice. I like the Drampa mega. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it. Perhaps Nate and maybe Ethan will have a bit better luck. But I doubt I'll be able to. I'll probably be dead at the next snarl. You're such a powerful attacker, why would you helping hand something that isn't super effective? Okay, we'll probably get it next turn, just don't snarl. Don't snarl for me, big boy. Got blown out the den. Beat one Pokemon. Because we lost to the first one. Well, we got disconnected during the... Oh, Jolteon, you're helping handing and everyone's fucking dead. Just attack. Jolteon, attack. Attack. Oh, that's next turn. That's a rip. Did you lose as well, Panda? It's still a... You're both doing area effects. You're both doing support. You're supporting fucking nothing. There's nothing to support. We could have won if you attacked. Fucking AI, mate. Would have won. If we had not disconnected, we would have beaten that no trouble because we have a brain cell between us, unlike the AI. Nope. 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 I've got both of those, that's fine. Couldn't have just, you know, attacked. Both of you? Couldn't have just attacked. Trying to kill your AI teammates. Mines are just fucking about. You'd be as well killing your own ones. Give Bellsplit a common plant and evolve into Bellscrub. Bellscrub looked kinda cool. It's nice that there are some evolutions and there were new megas. I like the Drampa. The legendary Pokemon looks funky. Let me show you one of the legendaries. It's not too much of a spoiler. Someone went to design school. Damn. Damn. To get Pokemon Sword and Shield on PC. It's only available on the Switch, I'm afraid. Oh, we got Brady in, nice. Good to have you, Brady. There we go. Now let me show you how you play Jolteon. I can teach you how to play it. Looks like something to make out past in preschool. It has a very toddler look to it, to be kind. In a nice way. I like the art style that it looks very fucking stupid and it knows it's stupid. Let's find another one here. If you don't want me to spoil them for you, just say and I'll stop showing you them, but they're just so funky. So wonderfully childlike. But lest we forget the best Pokemon legendary. The thickness. Well, she's not very thick, she's very thin. The thinness. Oh, he killed it by accident. No, Sandy, no, not the funky legendaries. Those are two things on my to-do list today. I need to go shopping because I need to buy food. And I need to download Pokemon Whack. Yeah, I'll take it. Nice to see you, lazy man. How you doing? What does Bellscrop look like? Let me get that for you. Where's the search bar? Imagine Plants vs Zombies if it was mixed with Pokemon. And that'll give you a hint. Here's Bellscrop, which looks good. Compared to the ones I just showed you, that looks amazing. Like the little mustache as well. Funky little bell sprite. Damn good damage. Damn good damage. It has an evolution. Bellscrop has an evolution? Is that Atlas Bell? Well, fuck me, that takes Mustache to a new level. I thought I had an alright mustache. Look at that. Hurts the chest. Can't lift up my arms, it's too painful. That's a mustache and a half. That's a couple of mustaches. But Bellscrotum. That's the pre-evolution. Got any shinies yet today? Nope. Nope. Cordelia got one. Cordelia got a Sudowoodo. But I've not had anything, which is a shame. But at least someone's had one, which is always nice. Have you got shiny Yveltal yet? Like you even have to ask. No. No. We're into a new month. Of course not. Never getting it. I will, one of these days. One of these days. Maybe. I'm sticking with Jolteon the whole way. Helping Hand is good for ones where I'm not super effective. I'll stick with Jolteon, but Barbaracle isn't too bad. All 5,000 Pokemon have a shiny too. What number am I up to? 3,000 and... this is 3,005, Daniel. No, not 3,005, 305. That was an unintentional... it feels like 3,005 at this point, but only 305. If you want, you can do a Solgaleo shiny hunt with you, so it's in your options. I am very tempted by Solgaleo, but I like just doing the random ones. Not that we need to worry about this in the near future at all. But I like just how random it can be. It could be anything. It could be Mewtwo. It could be Mewtwo. Another option might be something like Mewtwo or Solgaleo. I think I'll attack instead of helping hands. Or is Bug super effective against Ghost? I know it is against Dark, but is it against Ghost? I've got to tell you, the game is hard. Mental breakdown at the nuclear gym. Oh, so it's like Pokemon Uranium as well. It's got some of those uranium nuclear Pokemon. Did I play that? I feel like I downloaded Pokemon Uranium but never played it. If I release a legendary Pokemon, we'll be able to catch it again. I'm afraid not. Oh no, you only get one catch, in a sense. You only get one chance to keep it. But if you've got one that you don't want, that's not shiny, you can always just create a second save file and start shiny hunting that one again. You do have to go through a wee bit of the story. You've got to get up to the wild area, I think, to be able... saw the fucker again. Get back out, Ghost. I think you've got to get up to the wild area of the story. But you can shiny hunt again. 52 new types. So there's nuclear. What are the other 51 types? How do you make a new save file? If you go into just the main menu and create a second person account, the account of a second person on the whole Switch, I think you can do that in settings, then that just creates a second save file for you, and you can then swap Pokemon with Pokemon Home and put it in your main game. So it's kind of nice in that way. Same mistake, caught a load of legendaries and spent 55 hours in the past week getting the shiny charm back. Oh yeah, you'd need to get the shiny charm to get the better odds when you're hunting again. So that could take a while. Forgot about that one. Rubber, blood. Two of my favourite things. I had to restart the whole game. Did you have any of your legendaries in home at all, Greenie? I was looking at Pokemon the Diamond and Pearl games today before stream, because I've not pre-ordered them yet. Do you know what you get if you pre-order the game? You know, sometimes they'll have a promotion if you buy them from GameStop or something. You'll maybe get a special metal tin or maybe a plushie, tiny plushie. You get 12 Quick Ball. That's what you can get. If you pre-order one of the Pokemon Diamond and Pearls, you get 12 Quick Balls. That's 30 seconds in the game. 12 Quick Balls. That's jack shite. Too lazy to get the charm. That's fair, Brady. It can take quite a while. You can see all the types on the wiki. Cosmic, Cyber, Virus. I look forward to this game. That sounds like the kind of weird insanity I would like from a Pokemon spin-off, because Pokemon Radical Red was fun. It was a certain type of fun. It was more along the lines of a Dark Souls type of fun than the type of fun I was necessarily looking for out of it. I want something stupid and oh fuck, that's a cactus. Stupid and a little bit crazy and off the wall. Which Radical... I saw you fucker again. Maybe Butterfree? I'll do Barbaracle since it's beginning. Wonder what game give people as a pre-order BDSP. Let me have a look. Because sometimes they do okay stuff. What do you get? Ooh. Is that a... Ooh. You get a figurine, a model. You get a model of the legendary from the game. Let me show you. Oh, it's better than 12 Quick Balls. And a box. Oh, did I add it? Has it disappeared? It's not adding for some stupid reason. It doesn't look too bad. Go for Swift. You streaming BDSP? I will do, yeah. I'll be getting probably Shining Pearl, because I think a lot of people will buy Brilliant Diamond. Any shinies today? Nothing yet, Rick. Not for me. Cordelia got a Sudowoodo, but for me, sadly, nothing. All your shiny legendary mons are in home, yeah. Along with all the exclusives, can't get perfect. That should make it. That's probably why it only took 55 hours and not 56. Get a Manaphy egg as well, I thought. Do you get a Manaphy egg as well? Is that for anyone, or is that specific places you've got to pre-order it from? New forms as well, like the Alolan Galarian and all that. Oh, in Pokemon Whack. Nice. New save file, which will be your shiny account. Nice. It's a good thing to do. I want to go in and I've been meaning to do this for the past umpteen months. Get the other fighting panda, because you only get one of them. I'd like to get up to the point where I can get the second fighting panda, just to have both fighting pandas. I forgot the name of the Pokemon, that's why I'm calling it fighting panda. The DLC panda. One day trading. You'll be able to see that about sleep locking it on the day of the release. That'll be a longin'. That'll be a nice long stream for you. Oh, it's because it's not a PNG, that's why. Well then, let me just do this in a second. I'll take them Dynmax. I'll show you what you get from game here. Because it's much better than 12 quick balls, and although I prefer to have the digital copy, that's not too bad. It's probably going to be about that size, but still something. It looks okay, and you get a wee black box to put it in. Nothing I love more than a little black box. Charity, so I'm putting 110% into it. Oh nice, which charity is that for, Nate? Do you think that'll be on Trovo or on YouTube? Can't be arsed doing Isle of Armor again. Ushfu, that's it. Not worth it. Isle of Armor wasn't too long of a story DLC. You could probably do it in an hour or two to get the second Urshifu, but it's just not very compelling. It's not a very compelling thing to have to do. And you can always just import. You can always move all the Pokemon from your main game into home, then into the second account, get a second shiny charm much faster. You can move all the Pokemon. Big mass move. Trade you Eternatus, Sassy and Zamazanta. Have you not got them, Owen? And are we ever getting the Eternatus Gigantamax in the game? Is that possible to do yet? I've seen the card, I've seen the Pokemon. I just don't think it's available yet to use. Diglett killed it for you. Spent hours doing those even though it was optional. Fucking Diglets. Fucking Yveltal. Those bloody Diglets took so long. I looked up a tutorial where to find the last 2 or 3. Doing it on the actual handheld thing where it's 720p, it was not resolution enough to tell differences in the general texture of the ground with the Diglets for some of them. I know it was just adding extra stuff in. You got a nice little Violet out of it. But for 100 fucking Diglets. Still haven't finished that. It's not entirely worth it, Panda. There are many better things you can do in the game. But, well, you can do this. But back when that was coming out, that was fresh. That was all you had, apart from the main game. Favourite Pokemon in the game is Weedle. Stop, no, I'm powerful, don't attack me. That's the tagline of America. Hit other people. I was doing big damage. Eyes are near touching your screen looking for those 3 hairs popping out of the floor. It was fine at the start, you'd go around and you'd see plenty of them. And it was kind of similar with the footprints in Krang Tundra. Much easier to find. Don't think I've got all of those yet. But they were much easier to find, thankfully. Not nearly as much of a pain in the cunt. I Don't know if we're going to win this one. Another snarl and two of us will be dead. Perhaps a max airs. That was the second most powerful Pokemon. It's targeting us, it knows what it's doing. There's a ghost behind me. I think that's just the candles. Flickering away, smelling fantastic. Favourite non-shiny? Rowlet's my favourite starter. Favourite legendary shiny would be Lunala. Favourite Pokemon in general's Mr. Mime. Favourite shiny non-legendary would be Ditto. There's a vague list for you. Can't even freeze the sword because of electric terrain. Sorry guys. We're still alive. We're still kicking. We're dead. It was close. We did the best we could. You can't win them all. 305. That's a shame. We were very close. If it hadn't been targeting me and I was able to get one more max lightning off, would have been fine. Nope, nope, nope. Sorry for the electric terrain. It helped me. Just didn't help it. Nope, not circuitry. Oh, it's circuitry, not Azelf. It's the other option. Is it? No, it's circuitry and Azelf. What am I talking about? I don't know. Lunala took 2 attempts to get shiny for you. Jumped out your chair expecting to take 100 plus. Damn Greeny. 2. 2 is wonderful. Is that the quickest one you've had? What was your next fastest? Nat says instead of Team Rocket, the only thing about Pokemon Whack. That's a little on the nose. That's quite on the nose. I mean, Team Rocket are stealing Pokemon, but they're not exactly at Nazi level. I haven't gotten a shiny in quite a while. Last One Piece was a shiny Eevee, 17 eggs. That was 2 months ago. That's a fairly long time ago. Which was my last shiny? Was it the plant? The Pumpkaboo? I think. Maybe there was another one. I did get a few shiny Eevees on Community Day. And the next one, oh, that's still about 2 weeks away, isn't it? Still a wee while. I'll take Absol. Shiny Eevee out of a raid a few days ago, nice. And did everyone get Zacian and Zamazanta in Pokemon Go when they were out? I was thankfully able to get one of each. Not particularly good ones, but at least I've got them in the Pokedex. Second fastest was probably 60 plus. That was a shock, yeah. From 60 to 2. That must be delightful. Okay, we've not got many options. Okay, we have no options. No good options that I can see. Didn't have any raid passes, so you missed out. Oh, I did 2. People in Japan invited me to them, and I had 3 raids from one of those boxes that gives you the free raid passes. Got Zamazanta. Was it a good one, Lazy? Plus still in lockdown. Mines were all remote raid passes. I didn't do any in person. No one plays around here, which is unfortunate. And there's not many Pokestops either, or gyms. I don't want to use up all my blizzards, but I also want to just kill Fracture as quick as possible. Which start are you going to pick? The wood Pokemon, Maggie, the Magmar Pokemon, the Steam type Pokemon? I don't know. But I like the options. Maggie the Magmar. CP 2706. Oh, nice. Was that in the weather boost? Was that weather boosted? I think mine's was about, one of them was weather boosted to 2600 and the other one was about 2000. Not very good on stars. I think probably low 80s, high 70s for both, which is fine, at least I've got them. I forgot you have a bug move. Bugger me. Zamazant was 2763. Did that have good stats? Because mine was about 2600 and was about an 80, maybe? In the realm of about 80. So hopefully 2763 is 90ish. You're going to get Lugia? I did a Lugia today. One of the people I know in Japan who, level 49. He is level 49. He's got 3 accounts that he plays with and he just cycles around the city I used to live in. He's got 49, a 46 and a level 45 account. So between me and the 3 of his accounts, we're able to beat anything. I'm doing fuck all. I'm level 41. I'm doing a wee bit, but he is knocking it out of the park. And I was invited to a Lugia one today, which we only just beat. Lugia's a thick bitch. Lugia is so chonky. And we were able to beat it with 5 seconds left. Not much at all. That's why Japan will always be the superior country. Don't tell them that, Nate. Last time Japan got a bit too big for the boots, it did not work out well for Korea or China. Don't tell them they're that great, you got to downplay it. Japan's alright. The food's okay. People are nice and friendly. Just don't toss any more babies in the air and catch them with your bayonets. It's not asking too much, Japan. Are you going to get some Lugias, lazy man? I would say not a dragon. We're doing the dragon. Double dragon. What are you using to stream the Switch? That's an Elgato 60 something. 60 HD. Nothing too fancy. There's a wee bit of a delay. It's maybe half a second. But I'm not doing powerful gaming. I'm not doing gaming that needs precision. Which is, even if I am doing a game that needs precision or frame perfect stuff, I don't expect to be good at it. I will still always be shite. Which is fair, I am shite. Hope so. Hopefully. The Lugia I caught wasn't shiny, sadly. Well, I'm using up all my blizzards. I don't think we're going to beat the Yveltal, so I don't mind using blizzards to beat these ones a bit easier. Should invite you to a raid today. If I see one, I will do, lazy. It takes, to do those, it takes all 5 people I'd invite to join and to be somewhat high leveled. It's a bit tricky. For the max, for the 5-star legendary ones, it would be nice if when you got invited to a raid, you could also invite people. That way it would be much easier to fill out the lobby and to actually be able to beat the Pokemon. Oh, you saw me live, Salmon. Hello. Can I get a yeet? Yeet. That was my whip. I hope you enjoyed. Fourteen shiny Lugia last time you were around. Very happy to say the least. Damn. What's that, 94? About a 94, that's excellent. And shiny as well. It's close to a Shundo, but that's more than what I would expect. Best Pokemon Go Pokemon's 2626 Aggron. Not too bad, seems powerful. I think I've got 4 Pokemon over 4000 CP. I've got what does Vigoroth evolve into? Slacking, which is about 4400. I've got a Mewtwo at about 4100, and 2 Garchomps at about 4000 ish. 4000, I think one of them's 4069. I could have powered up more, but I just liked it at 4069. Have a Shundo Nidoking. Nice. I did get my first Shundo during the EV Community Day. Only Shundo I've ever had. And I don't know what to evolve it up into. I don't think any of the evolutions are good enough for Shundo Eevee. Might just keep it as Eevee. Shiny Raid. Hello Snowy Zarua, how you doing? Nice to see you. How was your stream? Tell me about it. Did you get on well? Did you get any shinies? I'm thinking the new Nintendo. Do I link the Nintendo accounts or not? I don't know. I don't think you have to link them. I think that I don't know. I don't want to say one thing and you lose all of your Pokemon. Your Nintendo Switch just spontaneously combusts. Level 44 and have 0 Shundos. They are not easy to come by. Some people have collections, some people are high level and have none. I'm just one of those lucky few who has one. It took me 5 years to get one. I look forward to 2026 when I get my second one. That sounds so futuristic. Have a Shundo Celebi. Back out to here. All of the mythical Pokemon that I have had through the quests, shite. I don't think I've had above a 2-star for any of them. My shiny Celebi, jack shite. I think it's about 76. I've not had my Mew yet because I still have to walk 151 kilometers, catch 1,500 Pokemon, and do 151 daily quests. I'm months away from completing that. Back in the sick? No worries, Owen. Take your time, I'll still be here. Only got one Shundo Charizard. That's a good one to have. That is a very nice one to have. What would I pick? If I could pick one single Shundo. I've got a few fairly high shinies. I've got a Ho-Oh that's a 93. I think a Torterra that's a 96. I want to save some blizzards. I'll just Night Slash. Nice to see you, Alabama. I'm back. I'm back. Welcome me back. It's nice to be here, providing excellent, unparalleled entertainment to the masses. Celebi is 96. I'm just consistently getting bad ones. When I do complete the Mew, which will have taken months, that'll probably be going on for about half a year by the time I finish it. It will be awful. I have no doubt in my mind. Is there anything good with the new quest that started today for the new event type change in the something? Because there's the new 16-part quest. which it would be nice if there was something really good at the end of that. I don't expect it to be a shiny mythical. Maybe a shiny Genesect would be nice. I don't think we've had a quest for that. Okay, with answering where you've been for the last 2 or 3 months. I moved, which took up about a month and a half worth of stuff. I was planning to still stream when I was packing all my stuff up, but in my own days of packing stuff up, I packed up my Elgato. That was one of the first things I packed. Subconsciously, I did not want to, because I was given I would have done a kind of sponsored stream for Pokemon Unite when it came out. They gave me some free gems or some shite. But the day before the game came out, I packed up my stuff. So I moved, and then for the wee while I just didn't have it in me to do it, and I was on stupid schedules at work that I would have either been streaming really early in the morning and would not have enjoyed doing that as much, so I just did other things with that time. Started going to the gym. Look how buff I am now, look how swole I am from those 6 times I've gone. It was mostly the move that took up the absence. We do not have a good team. We have a bad team. They're not bad Pokemon, it's just for Yveltal. We don't have a good team. 16 parts. 16 parts to the quest. The first one isn't too hard. I think it's use an incense, take 3 photos of wild psychic Pokemon, and make 10 nice throws. So you can do that in a wee while. It's just finding a psychic Pokemon that's the hardest part. They don't show up very often for me. Hoopa is at the end of the tasks. That's not going to be a shiny Hoopa, but that's a Hoopa. Oh, I love shiny Hoopa. That's probably my favourite shiny mythical. Or Genesect. That's just such a good red colour. I'd probably beat Arangaru, but Yveltal will be a stretch. Yveltal's a long stretch. It'll be nice to get Hoopa. That's such a good Pokemon. Is it wee Hoopa or big Hoopa? I'd like it to be big one. Love Genesect shiny so much. It's nice. The red looks... It's just the perfect red. It's the Gyarados red. That's a good red. I'll Heat Wave. I believe it's small Hoopa. Oh. It's still a Hoopa. Hoopa's still a Hoopa. Did they stop doing EX raids? I feel like I've not had an EX raid invite ever. In a long time, a couple of years. And used to be able to get Deoxys and Genesect in those with the possibility of... Did they just get rid of them? I believe it's the small Hoopa. I'm fine with it. Well, I prefer the big one, but small Hoopa's grand by me. Got 3 Hoopas from when the events were on ORAS and Y. I wish they did more of those as well. I want more. Give me more. I'm just a greedy boy. Just a greedy boy. We'll beat the Arangaru. Yveltal. EX raids stopped when the pandemic started, but they kept the normal raids. What was so bad about the EX raids? It makes sense to pause them, because everyone was not supposed to leave the house and all. Just got to pop out, there's a Deoxys. My hands are tied, government. It's a Deoxys. Speed Deoxys. You got to understand, Boris. Speed Deoxys. I think that's the shittest one. Nice to see you, Ashton. Yeah, it's been a wee while. How you doing? How's your summer been? Area 50 plus people would show up to an EX raid, whereas normal raids had 0. Well, yeah, when you put it like that, that makes a lot of sense why they were cancelled. That makes a lot of sense. I think I only went to 1 or 2, because they tended to be in obscure places I had gone once. I would never get EX raid passes for the EX gyms I was near. I would get them for a place that I had been going past on the bus, and the bus stop just happened to be a gym. That would be the place I'd get the EX one for. I'll let Greeny or someone else take it. I have something that's got a fairy move. We might get something amazing. It could be a Jolteon. It could be a bug type. Where's your boy Wiki? Wiki did stop by earlier. They might come back again, Alabama. Oh, Wiki had to go and do something. He had to go and change some oil. Good, thanks. How about me? Can't complain.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, for fuck's sake, what's this? Oh, Derp.
Derp Baby donated $1. Hello,
It's a
my
new
new
voice.
sexy man. Missed the streams long time no see. I have a request. Can you please at Discord when you go live? I hate missing the streams, Derp.
You've got it, Derp. I'll start doing that. Thank you very much for the dollar. Very kind of you. I'll start doing that. I don't like to, just because I find notifications annoying, but I'll do that, and then after stream I'll delete it just in case anyone also feels the same and doesn't like getting notifications. I'll just delete, so it's not becoming annoying or such. But don't you worry, Derp. Got your back. Thank you very much for the dollar. Very kind. How you doing? Nice to see you. It's not over yet. We've still got 2 hearts. And it's confused. This could be one of those times we just happened to beat it. Sad but missed the streams. Me too. I did. I missed not doing them, but it was nice in a way to have a while off of them, just for a wee break. And it was a very stressful time moving. It didn't go as smoothly as it could have. Not for I didn't do anything wrong. It was just I needed references from work, and they weren't providing them to the letting agents, and then the letting agent didn't ask the right questions, so I had to go back and ask more questions, and then they didn't get back in touch. Fucking answer the fucking emails. Answer the fucking emails, you soft cocks. But now it's all fine. The place isn't too bad. It's more spacious, and I now have a lot more plants. So it's nice to be in a better, larger space. And although there are still loud neighbours, they don't stop me every time I go outside or rifle through my rubbish or anything like that, which is certainly an improvement. Even if you delete it once, everyone at will stay there. I'll still at. And if people don't want it, they can turn the notifications off the channel or something. Doing great. Had a vacation. Oh, where'd you go, Derp? Where'd you go? I did think about taking some time off, even more time off, time off work to go somewhere, but then I just didn't. The place I wanted to go is still closed, There's a Buddhist monastery in the south of Scotland I was tempted to spend a week at or something, but they're not open to visitors, which is very fair. But if I was going to go somewhere, it would be something nice and calm like that. Not going to Malaga and start slapping asses on the dance floor. Do I have a girlfriend? Do I? I've had many amorous encounters over my life, certainly fewer in the past couple of years since no one goes outside. I've had many lady friends over my time, too many for someone who looks like this, and is this. I've been very lucky for the experiences with very pretty and intelligent people as I have. Good lasses. Some of them haven't been so great. A lot of them were very nice. Sweden, your girlfriend lives there. Oh, nice. Oh, I think you mentioned, Derp, you were off to Sweden. How did you like it? Which part did you go to? I went to Sweden to visit an old girlfriend. Well, she was a girlfriend at the time. Now no longer so. We were in university together and went up to Stockholm and then went up to her wee town, which I forget the name of, but it was fairly far north. In the middle of winter, spent New Year there, which was an interesting. No snow. I was expecting the Swedish New Year would have even a little bit of snow. Not saying I was disappointed, but I was disappointed. You seen someone? Not at the moment, sadly. There's no one to see. The people around here, not the best people. They're all fucking bams who are very unclean. There's just not a lot of local talent. Not a lot of sweet poontang around here. You are, Derp. You've got your Swedish lass. Wait, are you dating my ex, Derp? Are you dating my ex? Because I think she's dating someone new now. Is it you, Derp? Is it you? Have you cucked me, Derp? Even though we broke up probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Are you dating someone who's Swedish, who studied in Scotland? Love Swedish winters. If it's snowing, it's very nice. Very beautiful. What is your favourite month? I don't know. That's just dead. I don't think I have a favourite month. None of them are very good. January's too wet and cold. February's too wet and cold. Fuck, I forgot the number. 37? Or is it 306? I might have either skipped one or I'm repeating one. Nope. Nope. Damn. Not that old. What do you mean that old? She would be 26. She's still vital, still perky in all the appropriate places. It could be her. December. December's wet and cold. December's nice. The months are fine. Go for all fours. Anyone wants to join? I think a lot of people really like October. A lot of people are big fans of October. Bless me. Not a huge fan of October because I have about 4 or 5 different family members with birthdays who all expect gifts. And I always forget, and I never wish them happy birthday or anything. Even though your birthday is in September, consider it the worst. September is a month that just no one really pays attention to. September and March, they happen. No one pays attention to them. Should come to Nova Scotia. I would like to. I think that's French for New Scotland. One of my favourite albums was written by a Scottish folk singer when she went to Nova Scotia. Need to press invite others, you silly cunt. And it looks beautiful. I had a dream a few months ago that I went to visit, cause a couple of friends in Canada who I met in university as well. And I went to visit them in the dream. But then I got lost. I was in the middle of Toronto, I think, in the dream, and I was just in the middle of the wilderness, and I was a bit scared, confused how I'd gotten there. March is what you're fond of. What's so good about March? I'll take Jinx. Didn't click invite. The amount of times I've done that in 8. I'll sit there and in the back of my mind I'm thinking, no one wants to play with me, I'm just bad at the game, that's why. Nope, just didn't press the right button. Silly bastard. September is just school and your birthday is always on the first week. Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't like that. When you've got to go through something as devastating as going back to school. I remember going back to school, I just would not remember how to write. I think is that Jolteon or is that the other Toxtricity? Maybe Steel and then up that way. St. Paddy's Day, a birthday during March break. Peggy's Cove is nice. She sounds like a good lady, Peggy. Sounds like a nice lass, I wouldn't mind seeing her cove. Nice to have you in, Wilson. We'll see if we can get you a shiny. If this is your first one, you'll get the beginner shiny luck. I don't think I used to do things for Paddy's Day, St. Patrick's Day when I was at university, just not anymore. I remember I had a very nice green shirt that I wore one year. Oh, it was lovely. But I had to get rid of it because I expanded a wee bit. It was a very nice tight fitting shirt, which now would just look daft. Oh, it was a good shirt. I don't remember what we did for that night, but I remember that was a great shirt. And then there was another year I went out to a club on St. Patrick's Day with some friends. And it was all women, and they were all going off with various men. I was just there giving it big licks like a mad lad, and the shirt I was wearing was awful. It was a lovely shirt, but it was made of cheesecloth, and oh, the nips. I was dancing like a mad thing, but it was scratching my nips up something mad. Woke up the next day just bleeding nips. Not really, but oh, tender nips. You should go to a lovely town called Ruthin. Where's Ruthin? Is that a town in Wales? It looks like a town in Wales. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. I've only been a few places in Wales, but never so far. That's just gone Irish. Oh, Liverpool is that close to Wales? Since fucking when? No, and that close to Manchester? Oh, I do not know my English geography very well at all. Since when were they so close? COVID comes in clutch and saves September to December. Yeah. Round 4 or 5, COVID come back. Come on. The return. A nice winter return. I see you out the corner of my eye, you ghostly bitch. Ruthin, I didn't see too much of it, Owen, but it looked alright. I just did not know Liverpool was that far south. I thought it was much higher north. I thought it went... Well, where the fuck's Newcastle? Why is Newcastle on that side? I thought Newcastle was on the left. I thought Liverpool was on the right. Why is it so close to Manchester? Just merge. Just merge. Just become Liverchester. If it isn't first, did a couple of Yveltals with you before summer holidays. Did you get anything, Wilson? Hopefully you did. Nice to see you back, Sandy. Thankfully you missed the story about my bleeding nips. Good time to come back when you've missed that. Have you just got a super effective attack against all of us? Hello, Aiden. Thanks for sticking about. I think you're the only one who's been there for a wee while. No, not a lovely kiss it. No, ice beam. Just going with a cheeky wee ice beam. Well, that makes sense. COVID case in England at least are shaping up to make this December worst to the last. Postcode is worst in the country. Nice, Alabama, nice. Yes, this is sarcastic cheering, just in case anyone's doubtful. It'll be a fine winter. It'll be fine. We'll have a good winter. Quite bad here in Australia. When you say quite bad in Australia, you get locked down if there's 2 cases. I don't think it's on the same kind of level as a London or a Manchester. Ooh. Give the old ear a clean. You've got all the shiny tapus now. Nice, Aiden. How long did that take? Those are some good shinies. I really like them. Oh wait, yeah, no, I don't want it. And it's psychic, which isn't the best, but it does have lovely kiss. And I just like a lovely kiss. It's been so long. 800-ish new cases recently. Oh, that's quite a lot. 3 months. And it's taken me 5 months to try to get one buffed. And you've got all the tapus in 3 months. Fuck. I should be doing more. I've not been doing too many in my spare time. I should be doing more. I've not really been playing any games lately. I've not played The Witcher probably since before I moved, so that's over a month now. I'll stick with a lovely kiss turn 1. I just haven't had a game I've really been excited about. I played a wee bit of Pokemon Unite after I moved, but that game just pissed me off. It was fun for a wee while, but I would just consistently get people who weren't playing. And if you just don't have, if you've got someone who's just sitting in the base, you will lose. There is no possibility of winning. One person can ruin the game for the team, and you can't kick them. Just pissed on my tits. There was one time 2 people weren't playing, and we just lost so hard, and it was not fun. I don't mind losing games. When I was first playing Pokemon Unite and people were trying their hardest, doing the best they could, that's fine. If you lose, you lose. That's part of the game. It's always a better feeling to win, but a loss is just as important and all that bullshit. But I would just consistently get people who were just not playing the game and were sitting on the base, which made it no fun. It's a pretty bad game. It's meant for a certain type of person who likes a certain type of game, and I'm not that type of person. They gave me 1,000 free gems because I'm a Pokemon influencer, which I used to buy a couple of Pokemon, which was nice. I've got a few Pokemon, but I just did not, it had no longevity for me. I played a couple of times after Gardevoir came out, and Gardevoir I liked playing Gardevoir. My main was Venusaur. I liked Venusaur's playstyle quite a lot. I liked it was a little bit more distant, and I liked some of the power-ups you could do. That game had no staying power for me. I lost all interest after a short while. Time for you to play some Pokemon Whack. Let us know what you get, Sandy. I want you to tell me some of the funky creatures you come up against. And are the starters randomised, or were you saying that you get Maggie the Magmar? Because I would like random. I love random games. Mime the Pokemon influencer. I sent someone a message on Twitter saying, hey, I have a Pokemon YouTube channel. Because he was just saying Pokemon people get in touch with me, we're giving people free stuff for Pokemon Unite coming out. Sure, I'm a nobody, but I like free stuff. And I got 1,000 gems, and they said if you're doing a Pokemon Unite stream, remember to have #ad, and I just never did a Pokemon stream or spoke about Unite because I didn't find it a very fun game. It didn't have much longevity for me. It was fine. It just didn't. It was a fucking battle pass game. If a game has a battle pass, I'm already a little hesitant. Stop aiming for me, you big pricks. I'm hesitant with a game that's got a battle pass. And the rewards you got were fucking shite. It's a game that relies so heavily on cosmetics, but you never see your player. Every reward you get is cosmetic for your playable character, but you never see your playable character except in the loading screen. I mean, I very, very distantly understand why people want cosmetics and enjoy cosmetics. I don't fully get it, because I really don't give a shit what I look like in human form or in games. I just want the most functional stuff. If it's an RPG, whatever's got the highest defense, give me that armor. But in Pokemon Unite, you just never see another person's player. Cosmetics have no fucking purpose. Pokemon cosmetics, I get those, because you'll see the Pokemon running about the place. It makes a mild amount of sense, but those were so expensive. Anyway, enough of me shitting on Pokemon Unite. It was a fine game that I'll probably never open up again. But I never spent any money on it, which is nice. I was able to get the Battle Pass and a couple of Pokemon with the free gems they gave me. And anyone could just message this guy on Twitter and say, hey, can I have some free gems? And you got free gems. Was it a scam? Is he going to break into my house one day and steal all my plants? Jolteon's very good, but I've already got a pretty good Pokemon. Go on, cat, you take it. Go on, cat. Go on, cat. Cat took it, nice. In the story, I'm up to the purification camp. That sounds very concentration campy. Nice to see you, support. How you doing? How's your September going so far? Now we're up to the big bad boy again. We've got an okay team. Two of us are good Pokemon, not including me. Jolteon's good. Dugtrio's pretty good. Jolteon's having a seizure. It is. Yeah, it's that's a sketchy name for the part of a Pokemon game. Purification camp. Well, now Jolteon can't helping hand. Not much happened, to be honest, but it's going good. Yours? Let me walk you through September so far. I woke up. I had breakfast, watched a couple of videos. Oh, does Draining Kiss? Oh, yes. I can get healed before I die. Had breakfast, which was it was okay. It wasn't the best. What else did I do? I read a wee bit. I'm reading a very good book at the moment. Did about 15-20 pages of that. Brushed my teeth, and then pretty much started streaming. That's been about everything. It's been a very busy month. Sun has not been kind to you. Nope. Rowan, you are correct. It's been fine in terms of lately there hasn't been a massive drought for shinies at the start. Fucking drought. I think it took over 100 to get my first shiny. Bless me. It was a burp, I don't know why I blessed myself. It took a long time to get the first shiny, and then it took a long time to get more shinies. But lately it's not been too terrible. There hasn't been any on stream, but I got a couple off stream. Draining Kiss again? Yeah, I'll heal up a wee bit. How have your hunts been going, Rowan? Came from TikTok? Nice to see you, Melvin. Pear, orange, kiwi. Oh yeah, I should get some fruit. I'll do that when I go shopping today. I had an orange, but I finished that. I've got a banana, but that's far too phallic. I get so many people like, is that how you suck a dick? No. You never bite into a penis. That's the secret. Just want Yveltal to be over now. Me too. Me too. I'd like it to be over for a few reasons. One, a bit sick of the bastard. Also, I want some of the people who usually join. I'm dead. I want some of the people who usually join, like a wiki or a regice, to be able to join these raids again. They've already had shiny Yveltal. They had shiny Yveltal back in April. I'd like them to be able to join the raids again, have the possibility of getting shinies. Got a shiny Mudbray randomly in the wild the other day while looking for Sizzlipede. Other than that, haven't been hunting. The shinies are shiny. Mudbray's kinda nice. Go on, heal them. Or just feebly shout. Stop aiming for Jolteon. Jolteon is possibly the best one we could... No. The rockfish is the best one we can take. Jolteon's the second best. Yeah, you're freaking dead anyway, suck a dick. Uh, 308. Pokeball. There's a Pokemon called Garchomp. Is this a bit of an edgy game, Sandy? It seems like it might be an edgelord's Pokemon. GG Shiny Easy. It's nice and poetic, Eli. GG Shiny Easy. It's got a nice scansion. It's got a GG Easy. It's Shakespearean in many ways. This is going to be the one. I've still never had a double mind, and I can't even get a single. God damn. God damn. Yes. And we'll set up the next one. No shiny for you, Owen. No shiny for me. Lazy, thank you for the shiny luck, but I think there was just a little bit of lag from when you sent the shiny luck, because it sadly did not reach me. We'll go all fours. All fours again. If anyone wants to join. If you had the death note but only 15 words of ink in your pen, who would you kill? I only need one word. Myself. I should probably stick another couple of names of some right bastards in there first. Oh, bad selections. That's the first time we've won it in quite a few. We're getting bad selections. What's with the shiny whooper in the corner? That's God. That is God. Stunfisk's okay. Raichu's not too bad. That is the God that we pray to. May shiny whooper bless our runs. Turns out shiny whooper has just been giving me the runs, not giving me good shiny runs. A bomb of snow. Nothing else. Bad options to begin with, bad options on the way up. 15 letters. 15 letters or 15 words? You can add you to Pokemon Go. I will do, Lazy. Did you send a request? I'll get that once I finish the stream. How many hours have I put into this game? I think it's over 600 at this point. So it's not as mad as some people, but it's... Oh, you've not even got a fucking grass attack, you useless pile of shite. Can I don't know if I even can poison a poison ground type. What's my code? That's in the Discord if you like, Lazy Man. Let me get that. There's a spot for sharing trainer codes. So if you stick your trainer code in there, or if you find my old one, I don't know it off by heart though, I'm afraid. 179 hours and got it in February. How'd you like it, Owen? Because that's probably, what, a year and a half after it originally came out, and it's still a fairly alive game. I guess I'll just Moonblast. Moonblast. I thought you would have been playing for a wee bit longer, Owen. But 179 hours in 6 months? That's not too bad. That's... let me work it out in my big genius brain. 8 days? 9 days? 9 full days? 8 days? 8 full days and a wee bit. 8 full days and a bit of change. About to start a shield Nuzlocke. A sword one. Nate's done a few of those, I believe. A few different varieties. If you need any help, give him a shout. Not that I'm offering his services for him. He's just a kind lad who's always willing to help. I look forward to maybe in 2 or 3 years when this has been ROM hacked and we're able to do randomised Sword and Shield Nuzlocks. I always love the random ones. How do you do a Nuzlocke? The main things you need to do in a Nuzlocke are you can only catch the first Pokemon on the route, and if it dies, it's gone forever. If it faints, you've got to get rid of it. What? Just hear my name. Not to call you out a lurk or anything, Nate. Who is it? Alabama's just about to start a Shield Nuzlocke, and I said that you've done a few of those in your time, I believe. Those are the main 2 things. There's a couple more rules that you can add in here and there, but the main ones are first Pokemon you catch on a route is your Pokemon for that route, and you get 1 Pokemon every route. and if a Pokemon faints, it's dead. I did do a Nuzlocke series on this channel, which kinda died. Kinda died with all my Pokemon. But let's see, I've got the rules here. You can only catch Pokemon on the route. Team wipe is game over, and the fourth one was just my own special brand of nonsense that I may have forgotten to do once or twice. I'll stick with Gloom for a while. I think the next one coming up's Abomasnow. I could keep it because Toxic's alright. Randomise too. Can you randomise Sword and Shield ones? Done loads. Gonna start with a random Pokemon. Nice. How would you randomise it? From my understanding, you weren't able to randomise Switch Pokemon games, but you need a specific piece of software, usually called a randomizer, and you can do normal ones on any system console. You can go back and do a Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke, but if you want to do a randomised one, it has to be emulated. You've got to emulate the game and stick the game files through a randomizer that changes where you find the Pokemon, which Pokemon you can find. Very fun, I like the random nature of it. You have to have a hacked Switch. You get hacked Switches? Oh, was that the very first kind of Switch that had some very glaring security fault? I think that's the kind of Switch I have. One of the ones before they fixed whatever glaring security fault was. For some reason I've got the word dolphin in my head. As in there was like a some kind of something to do with dolphins was the security issue. Good morning from North Carolina. Good morning, good afternoon from Scotland. How are you doing today, Jesse? Platinum and Emerald are the Nuzlocke games for me. Those I think are some of the best Pokemon games, so that it makes sense to go for them. I wish, and they're never going to do it, but I wish Pokemon would incorporate a random Nuzlocke into their game as a setting. You can't trade the Pokemon, you can't move them to Pokemon Home or anything. But if they could just add that as a legitimate setting in games, it would make it so much more fun. It would become a much bigger and widely done practice if it was legitimised. That way you don't have to download software and worry, oh, is the software going to steal all the nudes that I keep on my computer? All the cheeky clown porn I've got, the terabytes. Another Pokemon's called Pidgey. How do you join this? Oh, thank you, Nate. How do you join? Yep, if you follow those instructions. 1, you have to have Crown Tundra. 2, go to the Dynmax cave. 3, select anything is fine. 4, put in the link code, which for today has been all 4s, and I'll probably stick with. And then press invite others. And that's the way. Thank you very much for that, Nate. Dolphin. I feel like the issue was something to do with a dolphin. And that makes no sense at all, but I think that the fault was called a dolphin hack, or when I remember hearing about it, I think I watched a Boogie video on it. It was called a dolphin bypass or something. So I think Pokemon that evolve at reasonable times. Eevee evolves... No, it doesn't. Caterpie evolves at only level 12, something like that. How many more runs am I doing? I'd say probably 2 or 3 more. Region variant Wood Seedot. Nice. A wooden Seedot. Does it evolve into something cool as well? If I enjoy Pokemon Whack, I might give it a shot on a stream. I'll have a look. Dolphins climbing out of the sea world and stealing the switches to have some entertainment. I think that's what it was, Greenie, you're right. That's what I remember hearing. The dolphins have taken to land so that they can play Zelda. Oh, my fucking ear's painful. Hey, do I want it? No, Nate's got it. I'll stick with this. It's got Moonblast and Toxic. And there's nothing that describes me more than general toxicity. I think we'd beat this one faster. We've got grass, we've got electric, and it's just water. Nothing with mine. I think Venipede works. Venipede works, that evolves at a fairly fine level. Poliwag, I think those are both in the teens. That's Toxic you. I'll Toxic it. Could have paralysed. Toxic's fine. One of the others might paralyse with all their electric moves. I'll do a few more, just to hopefully get something. Go to about 3 o'clock. Back to the old 3-hour streams. Falls into Wood Nuzleaf and then Wood Shiftry. Inspired. Be right back, no worries. Take your time, Alabama. I'm assuming you're going to pee, so pee well, pee hard. Get a little bit on the seat just to assert your dominance. You're back? I am Guidos. Ah yeah, I am back. Back and frumpy. In my glasses. Good damage. I think Barrascuda was about the 2nd or 3rd shiny I ever got doing these. 2 turns and you're down. I think it was about the 2nd or 3rd and I had no idea what it looked like, and it was not that great of a shiny. That's fine, a shiny's a shiny. Hello anime fan. Do you like anime? You ever heard of this new funky comic style called anime? Called hentai? Big fan, big fan. I like it when there's lots of octopi. Octopuses. The more tentacles you can fit in one frame, the better. Shut the fuck up. I could have swapped, because then I would not be weak, but I would like to Toxic. I think, is Toxic better than Paralysis for it? I'll Toxic. Then it's badly poisoned. More holes, more goals. My lad, Panda. Panda knows the way. The more holes, the better. You should see me on a golf course. I've never been so horny. 18 of the bastards, which one? You can tell why I stopped for a month or so. We've got a pretty good team. I'm the only real weak link here. Abomasnow's got soundproof, even though it is grass type. It's got soundproof, so it won't be hit by the snarl. Oh, but that Raichu is also psychic type. So 3 of us are weak to it. But we're all also super effective against it, in one way or another. Cheese tier list. It depends. Because usually, and this might be controversial, so don't leave. I'm not a huge fan of Parmesan. But, don't worry, there's a but. I had some last week, and it was wonderful. Wonderful. So I did buy some to use in my own cooking. So Parmesan's a C, with potential for up to a B and down to an E. Not down to an E, it's not that bad. It can range from maybe a D to a B. Cheddar, C. Solid C, and the more mature the cheddar, you can maybe get up to a B, down to a D. Red Leicester, C. Double Gloucester, C. Wensleydale with cranberry, S. Fight me. Wensleydale with cranberry, S tier cheese. Baby Bell, B. It's not really cheese, but damn if it isn't somehow still delicious. What I like to do with a Baby Bell, no one asked, but I'm telling you anyway, is I'll stick the Baby Bell in the wrapper in my armpit and just sit there a couple minutes, get it nice and soft. A soft, warm Baby Bell's so much better. Okay, right, you didn't die to the snarl. Nice. But yeah, we're going to beat it. Is your name on Pokemon Go Reverend Boat? That's me, lazy. That's me indeed. That was my old name for various online gaming things. Because technically I am ordained as a reverend. I got one of those certificates when I was younger, so I am a reverend. When I was a kid I used to eat the wax. oh, and you special lad. Special lad. But a Baby Bell's, it's more than a cheese. It's an experience. Because Baby Bell did before what Apple were doing, which made them big. They gave you an unboxing experience. You weren't just eating cheese out of a packet. You were unboxing the cheese. You're filming yourself and putting up on YouTube. Baby Bell unboxing, brand new 2021. The wax might be nice. I used to collect it and just get it into an increasingly large ball. I think once I made a candle out of it, but it was not that kind of wax. It didn't work. Come on, die. Die, you big buzzed fucker. Oh, you're gonna die to the poison. If you don't die to anything else, you die to poison. Unless you kill all of us. It's not very cool. 309. You used to eat the wax as well, was I? You won? You big arsehole. It was about to die to poison. You cunt. Nope. You giant bastard. I was self-assured that we'd won. I thought we had enough hearts. Only one of us died. Wanker. What other cheeses? Mozzarella's probably a B. It's great on pizza. Undoubtedly pizza champion mozzarella. But on its own, or in one of those, well, what's the name of the salad where it's just cut up mozzarella and tomato? Jalfrezi? No, that's a type of curry. I forget the name of it. That salad. Not a huge fan of mozzarella on its own. And halloumi. I would say D. I love the saltiness of halloumi, but it gets too tough too quickly. It never retains the heat, and it just goes back to it's what's the word? Squeaky. It gets so squeaky so quickly. I'm not a huge fan of that. I need the halloumi to hold the heat. Freshly cooked halloumi, A tier. Halloumi after 5 seconds, D tier. Nothing for you either, Owen. Sorry. I'm just disappointing everyone. Luxray is good because we've already got Pinchurchin. The more electric types the better. I have to go now, giving you some of the shiny luck. Thank you, Owen. Have a grand time, and I'll make sure that the next stream is not several weeks away. I'll maybe do one Friday, will probably be the next one. Probably Friday afternoon again. I've got D&D Friday evening. Okay, we've got a couple of electric types, and one of the options is ground. Oh, left. Go left. Go left. The rockfish. I forgot the name of it, but rockfish. That's the best Pokemon we can take as rockfish. I love rockfish. Fuck, what's it called? Coelacanth. No, Relicanth, that's it. You play D&D? I do, Panda, I do. I'm in 2 campaigns. One of them's taking a break at the moment, and the one on Friday is just a one-shot for a person's birthday, which will be fun. I'm doing something a bit different. I've gone for a different character type than usual. I usually go chaotic neutral and just really lean heavily into the chaos. But for the one on Friday, I'm going to be a lawful good turtle cleric. I've never been a cleric, and I want something that's actual role playing. Because I've done a few characters where they're chaotic neutral, and it's the same character with a couple of different traits in a different class, different race. But I want to actually try something brand new, because I've only been doing it about 6 months or so. Favourite race and class in D&D or in human world? Favourite class, proletariat. Favourite race, Nepalese. Love the Nepalese. The first character I ever played was a tiefling bard, and I did not understand how to necessarily make a character, so I didn't know that the character I made wasn't really possible. I made a 2-faced green demon type thing. It had a face on its face and it had a face on its arse. And it was the perfect character for me to play, because it was just a little arse goblin, and there was just so much fun to be had with the face on its arse. Got a shiny Lilligant, nice, excellent, well done, Panda. That's such a nice one. First was a gold dragonborn sorcerer. One of the people in the big campaign we're doing is a blue dragonborn warlock. So similar-ish, not too dissimilar. Just using Score Bunny. Score Bunny's good. Oh, hi Bowser. How you doing, Bowser? Nice to see you. How's your afternoon going? Lovely to see you. This is a bit of an early one, I do apologise. A bit of an earlier stream. What was I saying? Yes, the first one was a little arse goblin, and I didn't know that kind of broke things. We would go into... We infiltrated a goblin cave because I just bent over and started talking out my arse. And I had really high... It was like a +5 or something to my deception stealth. So we were just able to infiltrate this goblin cave because I bent over and looked enough like a goblin. It was wonderful. How you been hunting Tapu Lele? How's it going, Bowser? How's it going? Because you got... What was the last one you got? The one that I left that comment about. The your success pains me. What was it? Was it Shiny Zekrom? I think that was the one. That's fantastic. Well done on the Zekrom, and hopefully you get Tapu Lele quickly. Hello Octo, how you doing? Tapu Lele is such a nice one. Easily my favourite of the Tapus. Battles are pretty easy. Got Zekrom. It was the Zekrom I was thinking of. Nice. Zekrom's pretty good. Do you like a Zekrom? How many did it take you, would you say, for the Zekrom? Just because I think that was during the time I wasn't streaming so much, so I wasn't getting updates regularly. How long did the Zekrom take you? Well done. Gotten some of the Peach Shinies. Got Palpitoad, Palatoad, Swoobat. It's still getting them consistently. I like to hear it. 75 raids. I would say that's acceptable. Anything less than 100 I would call a win. Higher up the less of the win, but that's not too bad. Why have I got 119 likes on that video? On TikTok. You can like a live stream. Who knew? 75 isn't too bad. It's not a first time shiny, but I would take 75. I would take 75 any day of the week. Hopefully today, Wednesday, please. Just give me a fucking shiny. Go Thunder. Don't use up all my Thunders though. It's very good to have, especially with something like a Lux race, so both of us are just doing big damage from the start. How many encounters am I on now? I think this is 310? This one's 310, yep. Lucky me. Oh, that's big damage. That's not bad damage. Oh, because that was grass. Yeah, grass against the water rock type. Hefty damage. I've got to put my legs down because I'm falling asleep. Yeah. Go on, behave. Give it one last kick in the balls. No last kick in the balls. I will save my Thunder and I will Aqua Jet. Hydro Pump, whichever one it is. That's killing it. Yeah, nice. I would not mind a Relicanth shiny. It's got a nice blue butt. A nice blue ears. How is everyone doing? Has everyone had lunch? Breakfast? Are you eating well? Drinking enough? I should probably get another cup of tea if I'm going to do some more. I need to keep drinking. I don't think I've taken a bathroom break during these almost 3 hours. Who wants it? Because head smashed, so much damage. It's over 1/3 of its health it usually takes off, and if it's Gigantamaxed, if the Relicanth is a Gigantamaxed one, Dynmaxed, it can take off half its health easily. Had Dino Nuggets. Nice. Did you have a dipping sauce? Or did you just eat them raw? Nice, someone's got it. Dipping sauce? Ooh, we could also get an Abomasnow. And a Shelbell. Oh, this one's going so well. Oh, everything's coming up me. I use dipping sauce like barbecue sauce. I can respect that. Big fan of barbecue sauce. I've got a couple of bottles in the cupboard. They're not very full. I tend to just get to a stage where it's maybe 1/3 full and then I stop using it and get a new one. I should get some more barbecue sauce. Or just finish the ones I have. Would like it because Meteor Beam on that Behemoth is disgusting. Yep. Might take 2 turns, but it does some hefty damage. I don't know how quickly we're going to beat Abomasnow. Many of us are weak in one way or another. Got an expert belt with that head smash. Nate. Expert belt, head smash. If you've also got the Dynmax, it does not stand a chance. Oh, but now we've got electric surge. We've got the electric terrain. It can't freeze us, which is something. I can't do damage. I'll boost Relicanth. Never will be boring to me. Too much of a smart ass to not enjoy it. You know it so well. You understand typings and items. I've seen so many of those Pinchurchins. Do I know what Venom Drench does? Do I fuck? I just looked at it and I don't remember what it does. But it doesn't poison, I think. Does it? Don't think so. You understand, I'm a novice in these realms. I still confuse my typings, especially around Ghost, Psychic, Dark and Fairy. I know that fire beats grass, rock beats paper. No, paper beats rock. Damn it. Can't stay long with one shine hunting. Do you have a shiny charm? I do indeed, Cole. I do indeed, I have the shiny charm. Let me get this for you. How you doing, Cole? Hope work's going well. I think that might be the one. We'll see if Nightbot comes back with anything. Venom Drench does more damage if they're already poisoned. If they're already poisoned, it reduces attack and special attack, which is just stupid to have on Pinchurchin when it cannot poison. And it's so hard to consistently pair it up with something else that has a definite poison move. Oh, if you hit Relicanth's dead. Maybe Abomasnow wasn't the way to go. But the other one was Groundwater, which for a couple of electric types also isn't great. We'll beat it. Now, Nightbot, was that the correct link? Yes. Nightbot's got the right links. Let's do the Lux 3, just since it's Dynamaxed. We'll be fine. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, head smash. Head smash, son. Head smash, senpai. Dastardly damage. It's nuts how powerful that is. It just does so well. I will stick with Pinchurchin. Yes. Although it doesn't have much health, it's good for the Lux 3 and for myself, because Lux 3 I think has a rising something, which is better on electric terrain. I believe. It's a lot of fun to play. Also, good quiet apologies, also playing Pokemon. No worries, Nate, no worries at all. lurk away in the background if you wish. We've got 4 hearts. How's Pixelmon going? I still wish I could play that game. One of these days it'll be available on Mac. It's a lot of fun to play. It looks great. It combines 2 things I like. Using my time playing games and Pokemon Minecraft. Because I can tell I would get sucked in like a cheap whore in Amsterdam. I would get sucked in and blown out in little bubbles. I would play a lot of that. So it's probably good it's not available on the Switch or Mac. Guys, have a strong team? We do. Don't aim for the fucking powerful ones. Behaim's a little bit weak 'cause it's psychic, but Behaim's got Meteor Beam. Head smash. Head smash is better than sex. Head smash on a Yveltal. Nothing beats it. Wouldn't make sense if they made Galar starters have secondary types. Do they not? No, I don't take it. Bad. Bad. It's for the Relicanth if it's even still alive. The Yveltal, not the Relicanth. I thought do they not? Because I guess Gorilla Boom is just straight grass. Sniper Boy, SS Sniper Wolf, doesn't either. I could see that being dark type considering it's based off of espionage, but it's not. Or is the Gigantamax versions have second typings? Because isn't Bongorilla, nope, fuck. Even with that team we died. Even with that team. We went in with full hearts and a song in our soul. That bloody Snarl. Cinderace is a football player, give it electric. That would make sense. Nope, nope. I'm gonna fucking kill this bird. Dang, how did we lose that one? It was not our fault in the slightest. Everyone played well. We did exactly the right things. It's just a thunder cunt. Ghost, since it's a spy and goes invisible. Ghost makes sense. Dark makes sense. I thought the Gorilla Boom got Fairy type when it was Gigantamaxed, but I'm probably wrong. Just as long as we don't get any... Oh shit, wrong button. As long as we don't get any more firefighting starters, I'm okay. Don't give us firefighting, please. We have enough. Have enough. All 4s. We'll go in again. Go in this eye. My fault. I'd gotten shiny Behaim too. It's a nice one. It's not too different, but I like the little blue accents on the hands and the eyes. Going to head out, hopefully get lucky on the last few. Thank you, Greenie. This will probably be the last one for today. That should take us to 3 hours. Good, we've got Samuel in. Shut the fuck up. That'll take us to about 3 hours, and that'll be 10, I think. Are you breaking fucking windows in cars? I need to move again. Jesus Christ. I think I can hear a car being broken into. I don't want to look out the window. I don't know if you can hear that shouting. Oh, I need to pick. Sneasel. Throat chop the bastard. These are good options. These are very good options. Comfy's not bad, Baldor's pretty good. Pukumuku is there. Pure mixing up Megas and Gmax. As far as I know, Gmax forms typing changes. They don't change. Shut the fuck up. Mad bastard. There's a lot of strange people around here. Ooh, Sand Slash isn't bad. I just had it in my head for some reason that they did, but it makes sense that they don't. It is the Megas that get special other typings. Same with Johto starters, 2 Meganium in its decks gives off the fighting aura, making it a fighting type. I could see that. Typhlosion based off cannons. Easily could have been steel. It's nice when the starters have dual types. They should have dual types. That's always a good addition. Why the fuck do people shout? People shout around here. Can you hear that? They're just outside the window. I feel so safe. If an alligator is a caveman, maybe a rock type? Yeah, and alligators have such thick skin as well. In the angriest country in the world, what you expect? I expect a little common decency. It's asking too much, I know, but I still do expect it. Still do expect. There was someone bleeding a couple of days ago just out on the streets, drunk out of his skull, bleeding from the hand. I don't think he even knew. There was just a lot of blood. A lot of blood, too much blood. Who the fuck's shouting now? See, if you want someone's attention on the street, walk a bit faster up to them. There has never been a time on the street where I've shouted for someone. If I have their number, I'll send them a text saying, hey, I'm behind you, slow the fuck down. You just don't shout at people. Just shut the fuck up. That's my wish for the world. Some people want to stop world hunger and stop war. I just want people to shut the fuck up. Sceptile could pass off as dragon. The Mega Sceptile was dragon. That was the typing it got. Who's that going to? Bug type. Oh, you've got the tiniest sliver of health left. Let's just kill it before it kills us. Shouting bastards. Any shinies today? Afraid not, Owen. Sadly, nothing yet. Cordelia got a Sudowoodo about the start of stream, but there hasn't been anything since then for anyone, I don't think. Kalos and Alola starters are perfect though. What are you doing now? Alolan starters, two of them. Two of the best. Two of the best. And then there just isn't a third one. We never talk about the third one. I'm sticking with Sneasel, but Sandslash's alright. Swords Dance and Avalanche. Not too bad. I never mentioned you look like Pedro Pascal. No, because he's a handsome man. He's a very handsome man. And the thing that we don't share is that handsomeness. That's what he has in excess, and I'm lacking entirely. We've both got a mustache, and I think he's got a biggish nose. Is that yeah, it's not Needle King. He is one sexy. He is, and he's still doing good with a wee bit of age. I think the first thing I ever saw him in that I sort of recognised him was Game of Thrones, and he was a handsome lad. Now he was a handsome lad in the Wonder Woman film. Handsome lad. I just don't think I have that joie de vivre, because he has a confidence that's earned, and I have a lack of confidence which is also earned. It's a wider head. It might just be that the camera's squished me in, but I have a fairly big head. I do not have as thin a head as it looks on the video. It's a wide, thick head. Soft-spoken confidence. Thank you. Thank you. And he's got a sexy Spanish accent. Google Drive download for Pokemon Whack. Nice. Yes, I need to get that written down so I remember to do it. There was something else I was going to... Oh, shopping. Pokemon Whack and shopping. Two things I need to do today. But I'm probably going to leave the shopping a little while because there seems to be gang warfare outside. It could be me they're shouting at, who knows? I might have pissed them off for some reason. Big head, keep that big brain in. I am big genius. I was doing that with a friend, and they're like, why does your head make that sound? And said that people's heads should not sound like that if you... When they did it, it wasn't so much echo. It wasn't so timorous. Like how the Hop battle is deliberately easy. That's because Hop's just a bitch. Shut the fuck up. And we've got ghosts on this side, and we've got gang warfare on the other. Thank God we don't have guns. I would have accidentally been shot several times in the last month. I laugh because it's true. Good morning, Ginger. How you doing? Just in time for the last run. Just in time to see me get it shiny on the last one for today. Cradley's nice and dead. Excellent. They can hear you playing Pokemon Shield. They're just jealous, aren't they? They're clambering to get in. They want to be able to play Pokemon Shield as well. You're playing Pokemon Shield up there, eh? Can I play? Why play the game? People make Glasgow. Shite. Shouting at the shiny gods for you. I don't know what there was. All that I could necessarily make out was someone shouting, "Get your foot down the stairs." I don't know, I'm not going to. I think you missed the magic word of please. When you say please, I will come down and be beaten. Not until you say please. Oh, I'm going to be mugged one night. That's why I still tend to cycle around places. Because it's harder to mug someone on a bike. Because they're just zooming past it. Lightning speeds. Shiny Yveltal's outside, let him in. You outside? You flying? All I see is general rubbish, and over there's an abandoned city. And someone in the next building over threw a printer out the window and it hit a car. I don't think I've moved to the best neighbourhood. They just lobbed a printer out the window and it landed on a car. It's fun. Bless you with the shiny touch, thank you, Alabama. I need some shiny touch and some shiny locking. Anything is appreciated. Do any of you hit first? Guaranteed. No. It's all just throat chop. Then adds character to the car. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I'd never seen that car before. I think it was just someone who happened to park there. I'm genuinely worried. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Just Bams being Bams. Shiny because you're in the adventure. Good to have you, Salmon. We'll get a shiny because of you. You are the shiny lock. And we do have throat chop, so that's good. That is going to be helpful. But I will not take this. I'll just keep throat chopping to stop any snarls, while the rest of you do some big fat damage. Have you listened to Donda? I don't think so. What kind of music do they do? Conversation started at least. How'd you get that dent in your car? Some bloke lobbed a printer at it. I heard it. I was sitting here just working away, and I just heard a shit. It's the IRA. It's the car bombs. The IRA are back. Nah, it was just a printer. Kanye West's new album. I'm not a fan of Kanye West. It's music or person. I don't really give a shit about his person. His music's never been one that I've enjoyed. It's not the type of rap I listen to. I've listened to a couple of his songs and I just don't... nothing hooks me into it. With someone like Jay-Z, I don't listen to it, but I can tell it's good. I just don't get that with Kanye. He's got some great beats. Unparalleled beats. But I just cannot get the lyricism of it. IRA back in their famous homeland of Scotland. Optera. They could start fanning about here as well. Probably not. I think I'm safe from them. It's just the local hooligans causing some argy-bargy. It's strange because I think I'd heard of Kanye West's album before, but when I heard it I thought it was called Yonda. And one of my friends is a music producer and he made an album called Yonda. I thought that's a bit suspect. But it was Donda, not Yonda. Interesting. I don't think I'll even give the album a try because I know I'm just not a fan of his music. Beats, always fantastic. Not always, sometimes. I just don't like the music. And was his last album not really preachy, Christian-y stuff? Or was that Chance the Rapper? Kanye stole Donda from your mate confirmed? Absolutely confirmed. Let's sue Kanye West because there's one letter different. Bastard. I knew he was a bastard. He's a bastard. I think it was called Yonda anyway, it might have been called something different. Come on, let's just kill it. We've lost so many times today, we can't lose again. Nice. Last one's a win. And that's 311. Wouldn't it be nice, the last one of the day, getting it shiny? That'd be a good way to end, then next time we can start with a new Pokemon. 50-50 chance it's shiny or isn't. You're not wrong, it is 50-50. Either it is or it isn't. People keep saying, no, it's 100. Shit, it's the Polus. Might actually be a guy. Oh, yep. 1 police van. 2 police vans. I was mostly joking, thinking it was a gang fight. There's a fair few police vans coming up. Nope. 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 Oh, oh, there's one there. Fuck me. Fuck me! I wasn't even looking, there's fucking Polus outside. Oh, fuck me. I'm terrified. There seems to be some kind of incident going on outside which is scaring the bloody bejesus out of me. But there's also a shiny. There might be a fucking bomb outside, but there's a shiny. Yes, I might have to evacuate. There's a lot of police. Yes. Don't look at my cock. Yes. Yes. It's done. Nice. That's fantastic. I fucking hate you. You have been, I know I've said this with everyone so far, but you've been the biggest pain in my arse. Sam did it. Sam did it. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to take it before it glitches out. And we can marvel over it. Oh. Oh fuck, there's police tape up. Oh fuck me, there's police tape up outside. Oh, what the fuck's happened? They've taken the police tape down already. Oh, there's an ambulance. I don't know what's going on. Save. Yes, save. I saved. I have saved, haven't I? I'll save again. I'm elated and confused. It's a whole mix of emotions. I'm slightly terrified of what's going on. But I've also got it shiny, and let's go and have a look at it. Where are you? Here you are. Oh, already in the shiny box. Nice. I'll move them electric out as well. There's just such a mix of emotions going on in 10 seconds. I'll pay attention to chat again. I'm shaky and confused. legendary bacon bird has finally been obtained. Let's get it out and have an actual look at it. It's fucking police dogs. It's police dogs. Fuck me. Why did I move you? Oh, nice. That has got a pretty nice flying animation. I quite like it. It's a wee bit off the ground. Oh, it looks so good. Should we... Oh, get out of the way, Willow. Double wheel. Should we do another random one? Just one more random one? The pigs brought the bacon, Owen. I like it. I'm not going to say that too loud. I don't know what's happened. We'll do one more random one. We'll see what the third option is. Just while we're doing stuff. And because I don't want to find out what's happened outside. Bolus one, you shiny. Question is, what's next? Yes, so, if you don't know, the people who are voting are the ones in chat with the green names. The members of the channel, I'll put a poll up once we find out what the third one is. Put a poll up after stream has finished, and anyone who is a member of the channel gets to vote on what it's going to be. And if you want to join in this first one, you're more than welcome. I'll get that set up. I'm still shaking because too much is going on at one time. Samuel's back in, nice to have you. And I need to move the Yveltal over, and we can get rid of Zygarde. Zygarde's been on there since the start of the year. Stupid's in as well, good to have you. And I don't know what we need. I don't know what's good. Don't know what we're going up against. And we'll move this Yveltal over to the side. Oh, you're Stupephone. Good to have you. Got the head out. Congrats on the shiny. Thank you, Panda. I'll put that fire. Blacephalon. Blacephalon? What can fire be? It can't be Volcanion, that's mythical. Need to update the layout, I do indeed. Need to get that one. Where is that you? Yep. I need to get the question marks back in. I'll get this all sorted out while we're starting the new one. Moltres, Entei, Blacephalon, Heatran or Reshiram. Any of those are fine except Entei is the shittest shiny. It's the shittest shiny legendary that there is. Hands down. I'll go for the Scald. Entei is the worst of those options. I prefer Blacephalon. Let's see if I can find where the question mark is. Not that one. Not that one. Here we go. Get that in the current shiny spot. Zapdos shiny is worse. I think Entei is worse. Zapdos isn't different except defeat, but Entei is actively shit. Zapdos is bad, but Entei is actively terrible. And get this one put there as well. And got to reset the counter. From 311 down to 1. How the mighty have fallen. Oh, it feels so nice that one's over. Oh, there's only more police coming. Not sure if I told you all those shinies. Other shinies got in are thriving. Oh, sorry. I'm focusing on so many things and I'm still confused and delighted. Nice to see you, Wookie. How you doing? You just missed it. You just missed it. Still shaking. Me too, Sam. Me too. Oh, it feels so good and so scary. The ambulance is still there. There's more police on the way. What a day. What a day. When you hit 10,000 subs, release the shiny Blacephalon, Nathan. How dare you? How dare you? That'll never happen. I will do that, but I'm not hitting 10,000 subs. Entei is cool, it's got the black parts. Entei is not a cool shiny. Not in the slightest. Whimsicott, take this. Mimikyu. It depends what we're going up against. I've got a Mewtwo, Ho-Oh and Latias. Oh, and a Rangaroo. I love a Rangaroo shiny. The pink's so good. Was inactive for ages, got a dog and got yourself a girlfriend too? Ooh, which one do you prefer, Wookie? If you had to give one up. That's excellent, good to hear you're doing well. How have I been? Not too bad. Scared out my chebs now as there's a very heavy police presence outside and I don't know what's happened. There's also been ambulances. There's a police tape, this police tape up. And I just got the shiny, and I'm confused and excited, not for the police tape, for the shiny. It's all very confusing and a lot of stimulation happening in a short space of time. Can't watch any more streams because you go to school and probably be asleep. No worries, Nathan, I'll do them different times a day. My work schedule's still a bit funky, so sometimes it will be morning, which will be night for you, sometimes it'll be evening, sometimes it'll be weekend. Just if you can, that's grand. If not, understandable. I understand I'm not funny. No one likes me anymore. I get it. What a time to be alive. Yep. Oh, it is indeed. So I'm not paying attention. What a time. What type of dog have you got, Wookie? Look very different than the new setup with lighting and stuff. It's a bit different, yeah. It's the blinds up just to kind of diffuse some of the light and also not to give away my location, but I keep a wee bit just so I can have a swatch out if anything's going on and stuff's been going on. Once this one's over, I'll find out what's been happening. Oh, there's a lot of people at the end of the street watching. This is so confusing and delightful. The shiny again, delightful, not the ambulance and the potential murder. Had 2 holidays in Scotland. Really? Which parts did you go to, Wookie? Where did you go in Scotland? There's some lovely places. I've got a friend hopefully visiting from America later in the year. Trying to decide some places to take them. Went on an airplane on your own for the first time and you did. Oh, did you like it? I like flying alone. Usually I get the fire escape seat, the fire evacuation seat. And just because I'm tall, I want that little extra bit of legroom, so I know that I've always got that responsibility if shit goes sideways. I've got to be the one to save everyone, open the door, make sure everything's fine. I'm so confused and worried. Why did I move here? be fine. Went to Ayr because your granddad lives there. Go there a lot. Second times on your own. Stayed with your cousins in Aberdeen. Oh, thought self through in the deep end. That's about as deep as it can get. Heathrow was a hellscape. But Aberdeen, that's a tiny wee airport. That's not too hard to get around and to get about in. I don't know if you can still hear the police dogs barking in the background. Oh, sorry. My head's all over the place. I do apologise if I'm not focused or I'm not doing very well at this. Kangaskhan, I think, has a ground move. Could be good for whatever fire type it is, just not Entei, not Entei. Even Moltres is fine. Not Entei. Not Entei. Is at least comparatively cheap where you live. Not as cheap as it should be for a murder place. Or whatever happened. The place I lived in before was much cheaper. This one's a little bit more spacious, which is nice, and it's in a more centralised location. It's still a wee bit outside of Glasgow, but it's easier to get to places than where I was before. If I randomly leave, it's because I'm going to get called by her very soon. Oh, that's fine. Wish her well from me. I don't think she knows me, but wish her well from me nonetheless. She seems like a nice lass, and hopefully the dog's a lovely dog as well. Where did you meet, if you don't mind me asking? Entei. Garbage. I'll show you Entei. I just need to watch out not accidentally bring up the hentai. It's just awful. The normal one's better than that. It looks so plain brown. That looks like it should be the normal one. Just a plain brown dog. A lot of people on them. I'm so confused and worried. And now I've got to edit up my shiny reaction. I do not remember my reaction at all, because that was going on exactly the same time. I hope it was a good one. Scottish bloke on YouTube who streams Pokemon shiny hunting wishes you well. Now if that isn't a chat up line, if that's not going to get her frothing at the labia, I don't know what will. 1 point half year school was off. Really, how come? COVID test came back negative. Well done. Nice, Owen. Good to hear you're all safe and well. Glad you've not got it. Met through a friend. Mutuals. First step. It's a good solid way to meet people. Friends of friends. That way, if they turn out to be a mad bastard, you can blame your friend. You can't just blame the dating app. Remember the lady that complained that oranges were sharp? I do. That's the worst one I've had. I've had some stupid shit since, but that always just stands out as the most idiotic. There was one last week. What was it? It was kind of the same. Oh, what was it? I forget what it was, but it was just absolutely nonsense. The issue that they had with it was what was it? I'll see if I can remember for next stream. What's your opinion on the new Pokemon Unite game? I went into this a wee bit earlier in the stream. I played it for a week or two and it was fine. It was an okay game, but I don't play it anymore. It's not the type of game for me. I'm not who its target audience is. What's it gonna be? Blank screen. Always wanted blank screen. Heatran! That was the one that I probably would have wanted most out of all the fire options. I'm quite alright with Heatran being one of the options. The shiny's not great. I'm okay with Heatran. Heatran's acceptable option. Nothing can beat the T-pose chair attack for the Blacephalon shiny. That was great. Let me get the Heatran up here. The main thing we're looking for is the pink eyes. Someone's been sitting on the pillow that someone shat on. I think the colour is a bit lighter, and the pink eyes is what we're after. Has an interesting shiny. That's diplomatic. It's not the best shiny, but I like Heatran as a Pokemon. And I don't hate its shiny, unlike Entei, and Moltres is pink and kind of nice. Glad it's not Blacephalon, so we don't have to just go through it again. What were the other options? Reshiram? I would have taken Reshiram. But between this and Reshiram, they would have been my first and second option. If I lose to it, does it stay in the list? I think we'll be fine, but it has Thanos eyes. Mad Titan. It's just a nice lava bug mon thing with a creepy mouth that'd be easy to floss. Nope. Police tape's still up. Police still outside. Oh, there's even more police vans. I'm fine with Heatran. Heatran's a good option. What is a Heatran? It's a volcano lava thing. It kind of looks buggish. It's got buggish arms and an underbelly. I don't know what it's necessarily based on. People call it a frog. What is Heatran? So it's fire, steel. Those are... Oh, if we got some ground Pokemon. If we took a Diglett, a Dugtrio. Yeah, we've definitely beaten this. Heatran doesn't seem too difficult, and if we had a couple reddish brown quadrupedal Pokemon dotted with orange and grey spots, it's kind of frog-like. It doesn't necessarily say here. Let's see if we get a first time shiny. Go Pokeball. Shiny first try calling it. Ginger. Ginger. I hope so. First time would be amazing. Back to back shiny legendaries. That would be incredible. And remember, this will be the last one, so if you do want to vote, memberships, and I'll put the poll up in the net just once I finish stream. Choices are Xurkitree, Azelf, and Heatran. Unless we get Heatran shiny. Mimikyu's not, Hitmonchan's not, Kangaskhan's not. Nope. No shiny, but that's okay because we already have one shiny legendary for today. And those will be the options: Heatran, Xurkitree, and Azelf, if anyone wishes to vote. Dynmax raiding month, but how come the Pokemon aren't putting up those barriers or anything? Those are the max, the max raid dens. This is Dynmax Adventures. Slightly different type of thing. In these you get 4 with a legendary at the end. Yes, I don't want to take it, but I do want to save it. Already know who I'm voting for, Azelf. You've got it though, Nate. I want one that you'd be able to join in on. There we go. And save again, just to make sure I have everything, including the nice Yveltal. Got to be Zerka 3, that shiny is sick. Zerka 3 is a very cool shiny. I will not say which one I prefer, I don't want to sway the vote. I can still join and help, that's true. That is very true. And as Elf isn't too difficult. Remember Pokemon shopping and Pokemon Mart? I've got them on my hand. There's no way in hell that I'm going out anytime soon because the street is still cordoned off. But thanks very much for joining today, everyone. It was a great end to the stream. Yveltal's done. The 5-month... Who's shouting now? The 5-month streak is over. See you on Friday.